please tell us your name?
Pasang Tsering.
Pasang Tsering, right.
Okay. We just want to tell you a little bit about this project. Gawa Rinpoche asked us to record your experiences so that we can share your memories with future generations of Tibetans, yeah? And your memories will help us document the true history, the true culture and experience of the Tibetan people, yeah?
Tanda digi project jora cheshi di. Digi any cheshi big issue na di cheshi di gyarumu cheki any tegar any lamdu te shegu dendere. And the kind sana tanda di genrab ke lugu jorwa. And the gengo la do the gani gerab lugu di mohambal ke chimbo ta and nenga chimbo chik shenge la. Mohambal garishki shenge, the pepe shenge, kana shenge, zambuling la any on the pegi gerab ueti and ten to eki bedun shwe. Digi
So do you give permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use your interview?
And then the chela to chela and kegi and Kadamio Maras, right? He welcome me.
Lo tu ju ra tu du ga ti nang la gari chung ti she ro la ti gong la gari chung ne ngana to she o jun de me she ra ji she amar ma to ta ngare ge je chi le ga che sha de yang ne ta ji ju ro la.
Right. Yes, welcome.
Thank you very much.
To chess, yeah.
If you want to stop at any time or take a break during the interview, just let us know.
Kisiki the magic, they would magic to a telecal and Kakawana until the share of tissue.
If there's something that we ask that you'd rather not answer, just say, I would rather not answer that.
On the 2 and the 2 Kabla and Kisi and Doba, the 2 thing at Doba, singing 2 minutes and on the session on the 2 and gave Chindich ratio.
If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you or your family?
The pattern to a D and on the Pert, I cannot attend so I can do Espalala. No problem. To chess.
So I want to express that we're very honored to hear your story and to share it with others.
To chest and Kugamanga de la mix to chess you do, stand at the Sopajara, what the two chess you do.
And please, Pasang La, please take your time to answer the question, and if you need some time to reflect, don't feel you have to answer right away. You can spend some time. We have plenty of time, so just take some time to think if you need. Yeah.
The two need to talk about the Chonsona and go to the Chinelena Tiranchi, got Matuchina, you shared the Kamache, and Mutin Shabashan could declange to the Lena Tigration.
And if there's anything that you wish to add that I don't ask, then feel free to do that also.
Kizik talent to what Tilan de Galamix, Shula and Tobacamaga, Changa to what the Lench Captona Samadana, and Gang on the Latuachi, Kugapter Chishu.
Pasang, what do you think about when you think of Tibet?
Pasang, so can I get peg in it today and Kandic that Tungdusha?
The Gant Bergen, the Garajan Major, Mara, that low. Burma, Cheto Yavin, the Low Chubdura, the Chubdung no longer like a chair, the Garajan, the Bamaniam Dola, Low Soya, Tundutna Ya Soya, Tindera Jen, the Bergen Yaman, Jamin, Le Malo Gang, two Malo Gang, Ganayers and a birdie, Maran, the Lord Jungi Juksumne, Shinga Legaching, Shinga Legaja, Mazul, Semjen Legaching, Semjen Legaja, they were. In a loose or do you? Loser drove a couple of carriers and touch it. Looks ill that I go reading on the carrier with the share, reading on another Burla, you carriers and Rida, Raminda Yorilla. Rida Nane, Sha Qua, singing the Shako Sums, Shako Sum, Pora usage, Pola Rajo, Mola Rajo Mari. Then wrong ye na sumdi, Pora Morasan, wrong the ye na dia, Pola Rajo, Mola Rajo Mari. Yore. Nigal Pora Moras. That dinner, that Yaso Jang, Yan Semjin Yori, Mango, Jangula Soba, Sala was in the Antata Jori, Jensen, Tidan, then Chiwa down, Revon down, Tizuri Mango Jori. That the Yovi in Mother Devashungi, got that Jawamushi Castle, the Devashung Kagon Carriers, Semjin Gaza, real Semjin Gaza, 지게 주는 세 초고 말에 가르에서는 대화형 리롱자즈 그래서 이제는 세 초가 룩소면도 다는 우토서는 장구 룩상의 장구 생기어리 룩상의 장구디 레드레드 세나디 지장 공부스 이제는 대화형이 다 리롱자즈 나는 지장 공부스 이제는 지장선은 다 찌찌디나 장구디니 테스트 세베이나 다직 시라나nye megeno shenda semjendine sebeine 대화형 배들 까녀요 그래라 되네제 다드네 다직 쇼를 겸일레비아마 지도 semete 다는 직 리다디 강중망중 세 지기 열때 당원에 저는 아주 독대 되나 리다 가도 세베이나 가도 semjen을 싸세야지 망하라 그래서 아무도데 디코 고랑기 레다 가레이나 리다 가도 세나 가도 semjen을 싸세야 돼 교로 저주대 교로 디네메시 가도 semjen을 싸세야 야도 산 루미도라 디 근데 나는 종종 가라 가라데 록지라제 다는 데레 록즈 되네 쇼울다 야미마 대용도네 되네 당아도 야미기 되네 강잠진에다 나도 로줍된들도다 록지네 가려 전부 어디 자도 되네 파마도다 배 뒤독자시 쇼샤레 야미기다 나도 배 버사용도 야미기 세루와레 겨울은 뭐지다 ngapju ngalgulo develop then jawar mojida be jagal chibju nang sare ta ngazo debe pento ya amare ta ngara to be kyor ko lese ta tidi pure chan ji sheda gi ji samba therbo ta dinde se maju ta dine ma drug ma le und ta jawar moji chibga gyursa du de ta baba yongso ta ko zinsa du ta ngazo kangal ko den le und de ase da 다 민도하다 칼라쇼도 아sam바지 되네 샤르송라
Yes.
된 지휘
Last. In the age of 16, he feel about Tibet that age of 16 he was very young and he was looking after the sheep, his family sheep, and during that time he has shown with lots of animals in the Tibetans. That means in Tibet, and there is no allowed them to kill any animals except the wolf and the rat, because wolves they kills and means they disturb these animals after sheep and goats after there. So except this, they are not allowed to kill any animals and
they can kill the rats because
they kill the rats and wolf.
But the rats because they eat the grain, or
grains
why
and the animals they kill the sheep and goats. So there's no this protect cannot.
Yes, no, I understand. But the rats they can kill because what reason?
That they disturb the grains and this.
They eat the grains.
Grains and
okay, and then they can kill the wolves because they kill the
livestock of the animals and like that.
But no other animals.
Animals are not allowed to kill and. Then animals are not allowed to kill and use for the sun.
And what would happen if somebody did kill one of these animals?
If those are not known to the governor of this one area, it's okay. If it's known to them, if knowledge has gone to the governor of this area, they'll have to pay penalties and they have to pay penalty and they have to
fine.
Fine. They have to give a fine and penalty for that.
And did the fine differ depending on the type of animal?
समझे ये बात थोड़ा नहीं किसी छबा दिन न्यावा दिन येरवेस
ता छबा न्यावा दे कोना गाजो बले ने क्यों ता छबा न्यावा करे ने सोसो रंगे लिवदां तारगराला
लाओ
तब दे यहां छबा yin से जे पेशा ठो दिन दे जिग मारे
का न्यावा खाता
ता न्यावा जो ने जो को चासा जो को जा जा तुम को ने जा तुम
There is no penalty, means that there is no fine to pay money or this one. They'll be given a beating, they'll have to face all this beating up with the...
They would get a beating?
Beating, yeah.
Not a monetary
Not money,
fine?
with the money or
they
anything.
Would get a beating
yeah, beatings with the sticks and anything else. What instrument they use. According to this one, they have done.
If
they have gone little less, they'll have to face with slabs or like that. Otherwise, they have to be faced with sticks and all this.
And who would meter out this beating? And so who would deliver this beating? They
beat by there's a leadership around that areas, and they take the responsibility to beating them.
The leadership
of
the village?
Village of the village area.
I see. And did he have any personal experience of this himself?
Dinde kange dinde 10 years.
Tinde kanga da ngado de san che manyu tinde yoba de ta cheba dinde tes megi thonyu yang ngado de la yang ngara de longbe ta yen da ngado bure ra re ka je yang chira ran jamne de dinde yoro dizol tes di jiba ta kuma gungin da dinde tes thong so dinde ma do ngara la de dinde kanga che manyu ngara la ni chi ta chung de kanga la ni ta dile chung de kanga la tsemo ran tsen da la He have
not faced any personally, but he have shown many people facing like that. Especially those who hunters are there. There is special hunter in Tibetan people. So when the hunters are hunted and they have caught it, they have to face all this. So he have shown by him. He has not faced any personality.
So he saw these people being beaten?
Yeah, he has shown, yes.
Okay. And what did he think about this? Did he think this was fair?
Semje se majo ge de rilon za sa nyimane da ka rilon za se do da de la yang kuryo ina chi se do la i ve la ina rilon za se ne ke na zan ta wa ran se chou mar semje ne re da de so
This is the order of his the government of Tibetan, and this is the protection for the animals, and this is the so presently they says environment and animal protection. This was done in Tibet since before itself, before 1959. So now they says animal protection. This was used before in Tibet itself.
Ta yuli jamile bra, jamile ne jene dene tat hinda ngana do lo kanga male ngo ne rida de ya da tak peje se ang go ne ta dilut ne tene jamigi de tim da ga gemilu ta de jamile ne jene tene rida se gen da di jimang do ma rida nyong do so dine mamuche so ma do he jamigi wangja de jamil ma shor kabdula yone tsawaran di tende kora ta gawa dina tende se chow mare rida tia.
Before Chinese arrived, there was rules were there. Now in Tibet, he heard that there is no protection on animals and everything. Animals are vanished over there, Tibet, and so it's very. He feel unfortunate for that.
Excuse me, two things. Could you guys both move in like a foot this way, so that he's looking more this way, towards the camera? Just a little bit. And the other thing is that be aware if Nangila says he. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
1 minute. First. Yes.
What was your feeling about animals when you were growing up?
What about?
What was your feeling about animals when you were growing up?
Tande I take care ya kongli alle wa kala and semje thola mix it sorwa khandes dushu.
Tangan yal ta de lor o de le ga la ta ji pu ku chana me ke jara lok se kala ka wo ro jen da shi ta de semje ma na ji semje la ji pen do se shi ra me do sam sam da ji da din de jun na da le shen ni ju de da cha de da din de lo ga wo de ji ta shu sam lo dan de se ne lok se ne ya sen de zo pe de semje ta bo gi ta so ge to ba zo de de ti re do la.
When he was young, he don't feel that sheep and animals are very important because he only interested in horse and was riding this and that. Now when you feel young or elder, he feel these animals are very helpful to the daily needs of the family, and he feel very important of the animals that he feel now.
So when he thinks about Tibet, the animals are something that comes to... When you think about Tibet, the animals come to your mind, it seems.
And sometimes the kitchen khandes semana like thora lessons.
Semje the kitchen with the dangara ma yung the beta semje gi lule ina ne kyone chik lore la pare taya ra ta di pare ta ne kya la ma chi so da so so ran to lo so ya ta mal kya la so ya ta cha da da di lu di kyam ne ta lore le re le ng ra ko lu de kha ma ge ba to lu de kha ge so na ya di gi sha chik sa yung ra la ta di gi be de kutin chenpo tan pe ta kodol pa kazo yoje gyo na die so so ran shi o peng do asam pe o din de so le so ta nya ya la cha sha na ya de pa gawa so so gawa do na ya ta ni nya ma bol mota sin release in de ta ni yo mara pa so de chik to de ge ne do na ya de ne do ra ya de to de so so ga ko na ya de ta di ta la cha sha na ne ta na bol la pa ba sin jo ji hiện tại thì 출고 리치가지 현사요 말아 다 가와 타그링도 가데지 너는 다 바바 수시를 따라와 다 디조 베데 삼로야 오다네 베 벤도 좀 쇼래 되죠 다 디롱벌 데 출제 걸이 장도 되고 맞아 롱벌 다 출제 있다네요 말티디.
He feels that animals are very important because when he sells the wool of the animals and the meats of the daily needs to eat the meats, and especially the yaks and the horse, they carry every daily needs to day-to-day needs. So he feels that time that the animals are very important to the daily life of needs. So he feels day by day by using their needs. So he feels it's very important to the life of to him.
I want to ask about because for providing meat for food, animals had to be killed to provide meat for food. So how did this work? If there was all these rules against killing animals other than wolves and rats, then what about the people who were killing animals to provide food for people?
The Quran semje ane kize ta kechumbu da dinde into kana ane semje de ane chiz da mai be tanda pedani changi membe ke ane tanda semje shemadu se tini chidi ngandu sachi ora and ngandu se ngandu sagora and di nenga khande and khande khendi nenga thongu tus
ti ta chi ge shenda de da chi chira da de zo se de Quran zo la da chi rimbate mo piri sa yore sam sam ro jima do shen ngone jana lungba gi chi ta lungbe na la chi go go sa ro la de yen ro shi mashi kona de semje de zo be lungba la ta du be zeo da de ya wo thong ngara zo ni na be de ta chang sing de zo be de ma zo yang ne de be so chen bo de kham ye re nyeng ro re ti ngara zo mi nga zo tro so da ngara zo je yak lu zo da din de le shera gi shena ji ma re nyam do de ro de ta ya chira din de kuma gu ni chira jang ji yong ra bol chira jang de zo ta na kyen ta zo ding ji xian ba ji xion ne kyen de ro ma zo le chen de lu so me yong ta di ye ji ge so so gi sem je so ro ji bi ya wo do ji xin gi yo ta di se ma jo de ni ga nga zo de se goya yo ma re se goya gi di yo ma la Changu di set na sam set na se go sam sam ro ji yore di ko na se la na zo menda sin du go je yo mare ti du ne ko te marala
Animals in Tibet, animals are not scared with the local peoples, except the hunters, because they knows that this every people doesn't harms to the animals, and they don't scared to them. Except the hunter, they knows that when the hunters comes, automatically any animals, wild animals around them, they just escape and run away from them. This is the difference over the Tibetan in Tibet.
Yes. I'm still trying to understand, because he said that it was illegal to kill animals other than wolves and rodents. But Tibet is a meat-eating society, right? So they were eating yak meat, they were eating different kinds of meat, and the sheep, mutton they were eating. So who killed these animals, and did they have a special license to kill?
Sen sawara sem sen sadu kana ani semjen di ani tachik sago de ani pagal semje senge de ani se nganda de shamba de yore ani ngaras nang su se gore khande de shu
ta de lomba khashela khande yena ga ji ngazo lomba de wala ina ya na chik mesa kyo de dinde kona lok so gen de logal yore te gare na ngazo ta gunga na tan yarga chen semje sebe lukso meyo semje ji jangura de yune jangde de sa na sabare ma do shen yarga chen semje sebe lukso yo mare semje ngo ma da di karju korangi ji sebe to ma do semje sebe lukso meyo ta gungat na to sa ye ginyam do gunga ta kundor se chen ne pe di semje kha kemba kha lo ne ta di dalo thupsa re samna sha thupsa mare samge de ya ta semje mangbo indu gemba diya ganga yujen ta di ju ne de mi shemba se gore ta lokso ge mi ji yore ta lungba koran kora gya ne ro de trongba je ji kora gya te diring ge dal lokso ga yong ro de ko di le yong re ko le so na ko gar ji gore na log re se na di je gore du de re te log re tegla se dene lowe ning di desa di ning shu se ji dola di ning shu di tak tak kona silu chang je di ko da thop dang re ko na ke ru da digla di man de o di re ma do shen lo se ge de yang kona ji ke sur du ji yor ko yong gre ma do long ma ya long ma shen da ga re yen ne a go ma la
they killed the animals only in winter.
Who did?
There is a separate person. We have to pay to him. Some per animal, one bag of wheat, and some part of the animals inside meat. They have to give it to him, so that person come and kill.
That person is from their village? Or?
Yeah, they were from the village.
And that's his job, is to kill.
Yeah, his job is to kill. For example, he's doing a sin work. For that, we have to give one bag of meat per animals, and in the inner part of the body, we have to pay to give it to him.
Inner part
of the body, animal inner part of
have to give to him.
Some part of the have to give to him.
For what purpose?
For killing that animal.
And what would he do with these?
That he'll eat.
That's what he ate.
He ate that.
Does this person have a name or a title?
The ming samje dinde se chinge da ming se ming dinde yer we
ming sina ngadu de la ne ngadu lungba chung chung ji de la me chik po ji do ta ngadu de di lo chung de ra tundup shara se chen
ming sana ngadu pedana dinde ngadu pedana ta shamba lagi ra so batang and did de
title
pedana ngadu shamba lagi ra ta so ngadu pedana samje senge chen shamba senge ro dinde ngadu pedata distam tigran se lega chi dinge de ming se ngadu dakpa senge dong dinde samje senge de ming se yer ngadu pa
ming se yo mara ngadu
he don't know the knowledge of this and special name for that
ko phasa burgyu de she me
he don't know the background of that person, but he knows that person who have to relate to that person. Kasa?
Ngara me thong de gom da ngara gi tun survey da le de ne po ji do o ko de ngadu lungba ko de tun shara se chen
there is a person
se gi do ti me shi ya ko phasa burgyu kanga di lok se ge ime chen ya dinde she me
He knows one person, that is a Thundup Tsering, but he doesn't know the background of that person when this whole family continues this work or that.
So it is passed on from family to family, this work?
He doesn't know all this. Because last family background he doesn't know. Only he knows that person, Thundup Tsering, he does all this work.
So
he doesn't have any knowledge of that. There is a family have to do
or how he came to...
He doesn't have any
how
knowledge.
He came to do this work.
He doesn't know all this knowledge.
Because this is a very difficult work maybe for a Buddhist to do.
And
I'm just wondering, does he know anything about how this person comes to do this work in this village? Does he volunteer to do this work, or is he chosen? Does he have any knowledge of that?
Nizu the Karsana, Nando Nangba and Betona, and some just said the gun and Chikta, and the Tibetan in what you go. D in the gun and D any Korangi and Sodapking or Pagi Puju, Sodapking watch and the Legachiki, Yada, and the Kande and the Chick need to see what you talk at the end of the Gerabna, Pepe Gerabna, Surjugay, Nangachimuchua, Dina Dinichi Kendo Yana Manage.
The Dindaji can Madu Lumba Devolani, Tangareton, Tangaret Mi Tonga Devolani, Dindaji do. Then a young Arab me Gamba de Zuki, Shena Jina, Shemba City, Shemba de Cocona, Logaji, Sarvala, Shemba and Shemba de Logaji, Shemba Konangi, Rig, Go Shemba Konangi, Rig, Chansa Javna, Shemba Konan, Chansa Javaji, Shemba, Yam, the Chansa Jaya Melata, Dindetuala, Shemba Cindy, to huge Dual.
He knows the knowledge of that those who kills animals, shepherds and this one. There is other caste. He used to know. There is other lower caste, we call them. They marry or do any festival within their area, within these people, not with the other people. They are not allowed to come within the boundary of that area with the other high family area or do this or that.
But they are Buddhist.
Yeah, they are Buddhist.
They are from a lower caste.
Yeah, they are from lower caste and they are Buddhist.
So it sounds like it probably is a family thing. It's passed on from family to family. And how would the animals be killed? I mean, would it be cutting the throat? How would the animals be killed?
Simje sedan de any khandechik segor pedang the kashin jagana chigya so the thakwa sokota that some sedan mungbo around the something at now the person sedan the mistake it in the khandechik kengi version.
Simje sedan did Mazo Cholani Manchegi Dido Chigdo, Kadamdo, Kashin Dinea Sigbarji, Talgedo, did Tanga Jabjan, and they were in a cup to the Lanzaki Katang, Tang Tamanism Cherry. What did they say? Singing in a chief, Siegola, singing Jana Yoshi, singing the Sigwaya Zin, Kapsu as well. They can Sozara was a Kandaji Jagu and that is Mazahaku Marimado. Koran the second of it, Lelo shows say. Some cups to the Katang, Tang Selam Santi Jedwich.
He have knowledge that some people kill by tying the throat on the mouth, tying the thread.
The thread?
Thread on the mouth, and just don't leave oxygen or something that just tie
suffocating.
Suffocating. And some people, expert people, they take a thread on the one point. They within a minute expert. Only the expert person can do it that. With only one needle.
A needle?
Needle.
At one point?
One point, there's a main point where to be put. Or just put it at immediately the animal.
Oh, I see. And were there any special rituals that were performed when these animals were killed? Any special rituals that were performed when these animals were killed?
Some just soldiers and the town of any mistake on the chair, any mistake done the chick domba the chick is didn't look years.
The day that chick also get semi bazaar in Europe, the social coso did that in the Kundor Secha Kungan, the Shasati, Koyadu, Seti, that she loved in there. She loved in the pound shadow. That she loved in the Kangal, Masay, that Ganga College. The test started the church in love college to do Madoshin, Nanga teaching. She loved in the Karma.
Yeah. As the winter start, it's the only food is the muttons and animals. This one. So before killing that, they used to give some special what's the chilap or maniru or everything, something special of Buddhist traditional maniru or something like that to the animals have a
the pills for the animals.
pills for them.
They would give the animals
animals
a pill.
and then they just.
And can you describe the purpose of the pill, of giving the pill to the animal?
Means?
The purpose of giving the pill to the animal?
The chilap day, the cousin me, cousin it go rush.
The chilap day, they get Korando, Monajanata code Chick Nala Chilap Look, Molam de Jaudola, Taco Kangshegi, Lupan, Kangi, Lulambasho, Sergeant, Gamba sheet, the chicken, the Lu, the porn, that Gambani chicken, Megi Lulambasho, suggestion. Take it Molam de Jaukangal Karna to Ludo.
This is given because they do prayer like that, giving this, that now you are having a 4 leg, you should, next generation you come with 2 legs, like human being.
Next life?
For that prayer, next life with 2 legs.
To come as a human.
Human beings like that. This is special prayer they do and give this one.
That's lovely. So was this procedure done at a different location, or was it done within the boundaries of the village, or did this person go, some distance away to kill the animals? Did they do the killing in the village, or did they go some distance away?
Down the pen, so some just soldier the Chiokala, and so Lumba Nangoran said, and the soldier is an Lumba Chilola done it, she or a conduct.
Chilo Roma, the show in so Gitajic Korada, Tadi Koradil Maja, part of the Yanchi Korada, Chungi, Georgia, Nanache. Then on the Lumbala, the chick soldier says, so the Lumba and each way, so you am. Semjen say lamsan juwa dingam zu ke di juwa ngol sha ko ran do je tang ju jang la lang chen pet kam se ko da cha na ko do na yi cha de tang cha ji den de ko la ya di ni sha se kang ba chung ju ju di na ko ro yu she de ke ni ru ye she ni yo ma ra chi ga ko du yi na
they killed within the boundary, within that itself. Example, one family is they are doing this one, and they have special space for them, areas to them. They kill that and just keep it, clean everything, and just keep it on one rope or anything. So due to the way this one climate over the very cold, everything clean it up, everything. Then nothing will be smell or anything will be there.
And did you witness this yourself? Did you
No. Tong the Lana Tanya.
That unit, that Tong, that you go to the Laland, the make game of the town with the Sa, some of Masago, that did put a chatan.
We witnessed everything and he saw it, but practically have not done it.
And what went through your mind when you witnessed this?
Any the Tong Galan can mix it so that they kill less.
That did you pour a throw as a Meduda. That the Monajana, that she can go charge to the Aka, that petty didn't to some city. So soldier, that soldier did the soldier, Majene and the Coco Peju, Gura, Majev de Mara, you done anybody. Can go challenge Digi Peju Chigdula. That Tanda did Sorvaji to the Tanda di Lumbala, that's some so Ginangi, Semje, Paju that in the Garena, Koshis on a you. Yachine Gan Shake on a new GH dead. That the day of Marabella did so get Tige Peju Gier Mato Chin, Tong, Chin, Shirago looks so Marilla.
When he was young, he doesn't feel any special feelings on that. Now when we coming older, he feel very bad, or because we have killed lots of animals. But it's unfortunate because those animals are grown up. Its ages come, we are forced to kill them because after all their ages come, and this is the only daily life of their meals. As the winter, we have to eat very warm items like meat and this and that. So he is forced to kill these animals, old age animals, and now he realized, and they do something special for this time also now. for that.
He's doing special prayers
Means
now.
in a daily life. Now we have during young age in Tibet we have to kill lots of animals, this and that. Now here we don't. We realize when we become older.
So he's doing like purification practice.
Yeah,
that. Personally, is that
Yeah,
what he's
personally,
doing?
because in my life I have killed lots of animals. I have eaten lots of animals, this and that. He realized this is not good and something that he do in life, special feelings like that. When he do a prayer, he feels special like that.
And what animals did he kill? Did he kill wolves? What other animals did he kill?
And curang one and some jam mixing over the case, shower the that's keep John that the name member Shamat the case in you. Personally, he doesn't. Here in his life, he has never killed anyone, any animals, except some sheep has got hurt because during looking after sheep and this one, he get injured by throwing one. There is one urto thread, special thread for to look after the yak. When he throwing that one, it hurts sheep.
It's like a whip. It's like a very long whip.
Whip, the long one, the white and black one thread.
I see. I understand.
That when we throwing, it hurts some sheep and broken his leg and that.
So when you say you're doing purification practice, you're doing it on behalf of other people, of your fellow villagers back in Tibet.
Like that, yeah, but I can't get so much money and things that sort of change. Mix it, that molam gyada the stop of jora.
No.
And the children that you can do give a pellet and so much money style and when I dig the question, the molam the that can do the legal raw.
No.
The level color, any chick pearl and a yuveke, any chick bambuki and the chisha, condo like a gaggy and another chick with the question so near the chick and molam the gat the candidate.
That did it, Mazutat. Chaurambuchi to Jacadin, that the Lumbala Cune, that Kinduma Mambore, that Chick Molam Japtare, Karichi, and Chitan Kangami, Kinduma, the Kangatans, Mambo Yudus, and Betachum, some Juna, the Pete, Rory to Samjel, taking Molam Jagachi Jayada, Soso Chibu Japtan and Pengi Marola. That the Chonsu Juna, the Rory to Samjel Tamje Tape, Tandangazo Kancha, and the Burla that dig a Tegmar. He
says here because he's a blessing of His Holiness Dalai Lama, there is lots of high lamas here. They give us teaching how to practice the Buddhism. Not only when we pray or practice the Buddhism, we have to go more broader, thinking of the, especially in Tibet, those who suffer loss and other suffering more than us. So when we practice in Buddhism, in religions, we look more broader because we have got lots of teaching over here, high lamas. So we go to this practice also.
You mentioned horse racing, so I want to ask you about that. What was your first experience of horses when you were young?
Kirangi tanda luki dinala kirangi targu mangus news ke tidwa
no
targu en tawagal tangbo targu tawagal mixed with sorwa da dinde khande chungsons
tangbo mazo targu taya sorwa da dinde de direla kum de ngara de longbe na lo re la ndi yore yuwi chi jusin tan singa tabshara singa de tu renga la mor de so tang tene di nya gadön che tene be nimaji ninga targyu tangri targyu gyan tangda de gare tene thanga ya thön chen bem zun bem nala da chap ta ju tichigri tene di ta ju da de tene be de longba khona chada te da nga do yul ne me ga zo ne da yul me khona chada yong je ta yön me na ga kher chen ter targyu tangro did you want to drown the low chung rolla? Targu dancer than that bem casa that is all left to go on, as a jojo that is a jawore. Mazo Garaji or a taco, Paru, Taco, Kuma, Chuya, Juna, Chu, Timena, that and then I come but the Kunjil. This show the Tagitan. That Junjung Gala, Amatia, read the Achap, touch over in the Junju, Kasha this unit day. Then a day gone, Amadika Rosa, the Dutch of a gun, you know, Dora shook them. Did it go Gamba Davni, the Gamba and the Temboyama. Perla didn't go, Amji Tibetan, the Yawadan, the Vanaship, Amji Awayamara, Tichula Majujan, in the day, did out that day.
Yes, when the farming is completed, they collect all the crops. They have to do special gathering and prayers. During that, all the people of the east area come together and they have a celebrations like horse racing, throwing stones, and this one what to say?
Catapult?
Yeah.
Catapult?
Catapult, not catapults. That one.
Slingshot?
This one slingshot. You just put like this and throw now.
Is it elastic?
Right.
It's catapult.
Catapults, not catapults. Catapult is just this one.
The last one,
This is catapult.
Catapult.
Yes, we call this catapult.
Catapult.
Yes. With elastic?
Elastic, yeah.
Yes, it's catapult.
Catapult.
You're not talking about bow and arrow?
You don't mean bow and arrow. Like
Bow and arrow bone.
the big one.
Big one,
Yes,
yeah, arrow
yes.
bone.
Oh, yes.
Arrow bone. They have
Archery.
Archery.
Archery
Archery,
competition.
yeah.
I see.
Arrow bone competition, all this one. But he was too young that he cannot participate in that one. And he used to hide and take opportunity by the brothers that keep the horse away. And he take it and run it away. And
You would what? Take the horse and what? Run and
when
run?
he was too young, when the brothers, after completing the horse race, the brother used to keep the horse separately there somewhere. So he take the horse, look with unknown by anyone, and the young people go and
He would run on the horse.
run on
he
the
would
horse.
ride on the
And
horse.
he felt and his leg was still in problem. His leg.
He fell off the horse.
And had,
really.
still he's getting a
And
problem.
still he has a problem with his leg.
Leg,
from this.
yeah. In young people.
How old were you at this time? How old were you?
Did you go to Kazuena? That one. It was when he was 16 like that.
16.
Yeah.
So, but this did not affect your love of horses. You still enjoyed to ride horses after this.
Di kange chewe kawla ani hange kyoran ke tai duga da dindal an chik ta tharing do da de ke chung swe.
Dire ta chung mo. Di ta koran na de ko do te pen sa de de ne ta la shen ya shen na da de san chung mo. Te yin na ta de long shi ra chung mo. Di chung ne lo chik de ne ga che do ja yong chung ro la. Te ta da te we.
Yeah, he was not just on away from that horse race. He after few days his leg was comfortable and he used to make use of that horse. But there is after few days after 1 year he came to India exile. He had not lots of time to with
the horses.
Horse.
It's only 1 year later.
Only 1 later he came in exile.
Can you just describe the horse racing event and the whole festival? Like what it was like, what you saw, what you experienced there as a 16-year-old boy? What people were doing, just describe as much as possible what it was like, yeah?
Ting sabon pedan tarju tawa kalda tidu jego ta singa duine kyundu tego mabu chigora khande chine ta pedana tin pombo khande phegore and kalab yore and shala nyam da nangore khare mi ting sabo thone and khande nangyo
de pombo se na ta yul gin gowa da de zo yora ta so zo ge ta de nga zo ge longba ge korang ge nyamane rodan da jire sha ponda ta chinda mare ponda tumbe ge sewa chu ni de ne si ju ji tang so tang ta den di ni de ne kanga be ta na nghe là nhiều nguồn thì giờ ta chủ yếu ta thì để cái bên đa xe ta chủ yếu thì chế ta cũng đã mà lấy rồi thì nào mà người ta rồi là France thì chỉ còn全部chơi thì chỉ còn thì nào rồi thì mình cái bây giờ này chang tung xe chắp thì chỉ cái chúng tôi giờ này यहाँ đi vô thì là यहाँ ta là chỉ ở đi nào là यहाँ thì chang thế thì xem bên trên thì một thì xe để chắp thì xíu chứ ta thì cái rickshaw xe thì ta đi lùng bắt mà ra thì thì ngara도 롱발이나 다 센서를 쉐 잡도 담배는 보고 중앙에서 배 메게베냐몰 라고 튀는 rodu me kemba khashekin da kyondine chema yonda nga she dik jugumindo layo khashekin lansa di nyamdul thine she jang te dinde jene chig shulu den she ndugure ma do ya kyardo di she lab gen da dinde san yo mari chig ko hu tu ni ko na she ndugure.
Yeah, on the first on the gathering of that ceremony, during that, they first they gather all together, then they have horse race, arrow boat, this one competition, then they have to sit together and have a drinking chunks and sharing day to day, this one views each other with the elders and everyone relative. Next they have a gathering dance, flock dance together. They force youngsters to come and join them because they can learn from this one, elder one. There is no special teaching of the dance like presently here we have to youngsters we have to teach here dance. This is our tradition. This is our practice. There we are when we are gathered together. Youngsters have to come to inside and they have to dance with them and they have to learn their own traditional way of dancing this and that.
By doing it.
Doing
Just by
it
doing
practically
it.
on that ground.
And
So this is the way the youngsters learn how to dance, our own culture, these are extras.
And how did people dress on this occasion?
Tigala ane tuglo kondan da dinde thola mixte khande
Turo gondang di ta kana paje rang wala paje yimbala ta dige ta yug du zambe ta yug se jen ya ta kolang la ya chik konya jore ta yug du zambe khog se jen chik konya den ye la da ta yun la shu ta den da shu yun dir kyap den go la so sha se ma ru ji do te konya jen den ta dang du di ji ti me shin paje rang ro ta chuwa de do kan puru da de na mu jang re tene dolo konya da shu ni de yin ji di che di ja wa da den to lo yang ko se ji dolo kar wo da ji konya do ta ngara da konya ma yu de me thong ra kar wo da ji konya je tene ta yang go lo hyun je de ta ju du zam mem jig de wa ji lo yin jig pa ze ji mem ni yo re tene ta ju de na shu len ta de len ta ju lo de all jig ja kong lo jig ja de da ya yin kong yo ni ga lo po ga yin na yang ko da po ga de la yang ni yang de ke bu di le la ne ko la yang kha da re ju ji.
There is no special, only Tibetan on their dresses they are used. Also only during the horse race, they have special dresses for the horse race, and especially all the bow and arrow should be tied in each other. While racing the horse, they have to take the arrow bow and just shoot it. You have to target, there is a special to target and shoot.
So they're riding on the horse.
Horse,
And they have to shoot a target with the bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow
from
to
the horse.
from the horse. Those who have done the most successful, they'll have special scarf ceremony to him. Like that, yeah.
Da de shu de tön jene me ge ta go so yung de ne shu de la wa ken da chik de da shu nang sha ge do chik de kai nang sim de ta o de kya sa da kai nang de le ne ya ja ta de pura nga da me ge thong go de ne.
When they are during the competition, they used to keep the horse rider should keep the arrow, one in the mouth, one in the arrow bone, and after completing the first one, the second they take it from the mouth. Instead of taking, you have to take it from. They take time to take it from here. So keep it from the mouth, take it and just shoot it. So it take little faster time to shoot the arrow and bow. So it get more point or something like that.
So there was a winner.
Yeah, winners you will have get a special ceremony scarf like that to him.
Okay. And was there special food that they ate on this occasion?
They call a mistake shala and ke yerbes. That's
Ta shela de ta chik mixe gi chena ta shela ta nam ju pa da din de sa di sha da din ni ye bra la ta di gang la chik kang che de ji de ji to ga ji ta di du ngo bo la de de mixe xiu ji du ta za ra sin chen ta ta ring bo ne de de ngo bo la ming gi yo sa ma la chi ni ke ro di ni ning gong di de che de me xin shela ta ga ra che ta mang che de wo de chang de ta chang de kyo ne ta ni de ni ga chang dong de do.
And the gathering special, there is no special except the rice is special because rice is very rare over there. And they have to not, it is not grown in Tibet, it has come from India or somewhere. So they used to take pak, chung, and meat. Chung was very special during that gathering. Everyone shared chunks and sit together, drink and that. And rice was special because this was only special they used to have.
So special.
But pak was early daily life food to them, pak and sha.
But rice was quite
Special during that time.
So they didn't normally eat rice?
Yeah, normally don't eat rice. They don't have. It was quite rare item in their areas. Only on special days or like that, only they take this. They eat this rice.
Like Losar and other times. Huh? And what was the target made of that they were having to shoot? What was it made of? What did it look like?
That gave a color. That gave a call. She's like a big stick swear.
She's there. That children details the gums of your yayon Kuwatang, Pa Takwate, Kona Changjan do shop,
Karishar, Karishar.
Kual and Nangla di juncture. Bulldog. Kual Chinani, Bulldog Yan, Maran Pearl Bulldog, Bulldog the Nang Jan, Tubos. That then Kuani do jet, then it does in the capture, remote decision. Killed it and not dig your. That Jafsadi. Then that it Bemdil pause on the test of church, test of church at the end, it did Bulldog. Tell her to Eddie, Jen and go on a chico in a go. That is Sergio Mado, test of the England to Hamara. Coaching England to Eddie, but jump papa of the pause on the lumps and test of things. Then that we in Chang sending Daddy.
There is a target made by skin. Put it with mud inside, white mud or something special that was. They put inside that one. So and it was written arrow mark or something mark inside. So you have to put it right on the target. When they hit on the target, they cannot see anything except when they have put it mud inside, the mud comes out.
I see. Then they know they hit.
They know they have hit targeted the correct point. So this is the main reason there.
So were there any members of your family who were particularly good at this?
Chora nangmina la ani mixe ke tinde 10 se wo da tinde top shak tinde
de nge nangmina ta tanda zhong tanda di do nga zhongji pe ma la de karma la ching de nge pe ma gyo si ji do de kang mo chong ji wa tanda nga de nge jo ko pu re la jo tsering ni ma sin ji o ta ko nga ra nangmina ne ko be ta gen ba ko re ko ta la dinde pe da jaya da dinde pe me di ta ko dong sa ni yo ma la tanda ko pu yo ri ne pu ni di long ba ke yo ra ye ra ke yo ma la
his elder brother's sons one is la
meng la Tsering ni ma sin ji
Tsering ma he was a good very expert in this one shooting and one of his family he always win this one.
He always win?
Yeah, he always win in this competition.
Really?
Right.
And how did the crowd react when this was going on? Because he could describe the feeling in the crowd and his feeling and, you know, how were the crowd reacting, responding?
That better na tinde thoba kala ani kyunde ki thorwa ta mixe ke di gadon da mixe kharchi goras.
Ta de gadon se na je gadon se ma ga je kya so ke de jo ke je ta ji kya na nga de jo ke chao se sem xiu ga ga ji la de ye je do se ne ke ju jiwa korang me gebo de kada re kyura la te me shin yang so na ne ya ji je de se ke ma ga do je chen da po so se ji se ba ju ro hi wa ji
He feel because one of our family has win this one. We feel very special because one scarf is ceremony special small scarf is given by the one of the leadership of the area. It feel very honored because one of our family has won this.
So yeah, I'm sure. So this was an annual event, yes?
Logic nan mix it dira da tuje chesho chigora.
Tuje chesho da ta ju je de logic le dira me shi ma la. Ta xian da ge me tuje de ni yo ra.
Horse race was the event was this is the main special event during that time.
Was it annual, meaning every
annual, yeah.
Ta de je xin ga duye ge da.
Only after harvesting the crops.
So autumn.
Ta xin ga tap sa ne ya Tujin yue de xinga tap sa ne ya nga zu de la chi ge wa ta di dan da nyam yo ma re to go si ji le nga zu chen gor ji di nga zu long wa la ta re to go si ji le chen gor je ta di ni de nga zu yang sang su ji ze yin ngo ne je na long bei di rani kil rani yore ta di ni di tu bu si ni di sang so ji ya yi chu mo ra se je ya yi long be pu ne ya tengar ji do di ndam do song tiro nin tar sang tang di ser kem tang di che so tang je de tene kong da ma lo tene ya mi ge na chan tong ji de di ponda tu bu se shi la 신게 기다 지게 디야 신게 때 샤브된 소리 다 디단다 니 롱발라 냠민돌 니 롱발라 지고 다단다 겜 당보 니와 스마스마도 제 포장라 용 맞디 발레렌 제도 디다 맞아 벌라 다래 디에 단다 디에 다 요에 센티도 니 롱마 다요 말디 제 중앙 말마도 힌디 단다 마냠데 시작하.
Yeah, they have other festival also. Example, during the crops are grown up, on the 6th of Tukwatseshin is on the June 4th. On Tibetan calendar, Tibetan 6th month 4th day. In Tibetan calendar, they used to have used to go around the crops areas with the prayer books, having around together, and that gather together and have a tea drinks and everything ceremony, special prayer small ceremonies are going to have, used to held over there.
Can you describe the purpose of this particular ceremony?
The chigo yunze khare na mixed den to put shi long
the di chigo yunze ni so da di ta singala da chi di lomba ina ta buddha din de jagdo pele ina ta sa da sera din de mayong da din de be mi khora ya tongbal din de do mare ta sanje ki ku da che da din de mango kerjen do ta sanje ki ka da me che yong bu di chung yin la so wa din de ngolo ku ta sa chem din de mi kerjen do ta chi ge ya chare da ton do de le pe sa sera da din de mayong buddha din de sa sera din nga zo yo la ina sera le ye ge nyanga da se ne le ge nyanga din de yo la lungba changmu yin da di mayong che do ta di ge chik sanje ji ku da sanje gi ka ta che da din ro ke ne ndo ke ken da so da go ta chik mi yu da so di de ta di le me sanje gi di jinglap di gi singa di da ya go yong ye gi che do.
The main aim of doing this is to get a blessing from the Lord Buddha to the all area of the field, that it doesn't harm anybody by having a lots of rain or any spoil that doesn't to spoil the crops. This is the main aim to go out to have a festival or a ceremony on that during that period.
So this ceremony would be led by monks?
The tujende any lama dinde ta gindu ba dinde dinar phebge yare ya mina khoran chibu jik di chibu
the lama dinde chik phebge la lama jena ta nga zu longba chung inde ta cho hi la di ji tang ra ka re zo da chu so ji cho hi ta cho re chu so re nang ge ta di chu so nang ge ta nga zu dong la ne lama gombo re 공부를 때 ngagpa 된대 배우는 그 주소 땅에는 저를 주소를 땅에 이게 고대로 되는 인자를 상소가 된대 땅제 소된대 땅제는 디지 초실 주소를 나는 깨도 현다 라마스 깨도 요마다 디 인지민지 찍고래 근데 디 가도 농발 라마스 제네 디 야한테 농고 중중중중라 근데 제모들이 요마디 이내 ngagpa tende lama de temen michik inji mi kor cho re chuso re chura cho hi le chuso hi ching.
During that performance one monk is compulsory is needed. If monk is very rare monk in that the area, and instead of this the monk that doesn't have monk, they bring ngagpas like that. Ngagpas, and it is necessary to have one person to have a special performance to all the areas of that. When they go around one side, north side, east side, or the side, they have to have a special performance, prayer, special ceremony, and this and that to who can lead it.
And I want to get back to what he's saying about the ceremony and the napas and everything, but I want to go back just a little bit to when you broke your or you injured yourself when you rode this horse. Did you actually break your leg? Did you break a bone?
Then mata tan and kang pachas la job la. Ne di kang pacha re ne matigan ma so re khande chung re.
See true.
Not broken, it is just what to say.
The thick true, mother, the pearl amjis Yahweh Marola. Digi, the good in the day. Thick true,
What to say?
Ronica.
Nini Duala. The D Yahweh.
Correct.
Oh, so it was a very serious
injuries, but because during that time, that doesn't have any doctor and special like that.
Could you ask
So,
I'm sorry, could you ask him to just show us again?
Could you please, sorry, Yankichi, thank you.
And tell us again what happened.
Can you tell us?
Did all the Dujan Suleum,
no.
Dujan do things.
Completely displaced.
Did out that day. Did out that day,
It must have been very painful. So
It does.
what kind of treatment did you get for this?
The manager the khande che the kangba the chao kala.
Managers in the code no more bora, then making a zo dinner party, then it do dinner rejected, dealer then dichigua, commander in the Eugene, the Shula, command in the Chatu, Township, Jan, the Chicha, Tapendu, then you might catch it to they couldn't talk that in Shasa, the shout to man, then the legend.
There was no any special doctor during that. Only elder people came and just stretched their leg, stretch each other from the. They try to set it correct bone, and they plastered with some bars and papers on him, and they asked him to stay for a few days. But it was not corrected. They have not set it correct on this one, leg. So now they face same. Still, he faced the problem.
So after that, did you have difficulty walking for a long time?
The kange treva kala mixe ge ani kana lega da dinde che thola kange dinde ches.
Ta shenda kanga chi the tema so da kona ya pen su pen jiro samtam ne da ji ge sat sarvo dinde la do de chi tes darge no chi do te me shin kanga chi cha to kanga se tanda pa to tan tema ju nyama yang sar chi ge nga do yubil de tema ji yang ko te chu gyor ches 디르네 매 암지 디죠 다 디르 돌주 매 깔당 생지 암지 거기도 때는 아다 지도 닝바래서 도에서 싫어요 말에 다 이메이나 좀 단다게 지금 말이 샤다 시다 디르게 칸이 싫어지 다교 경고 차도 때스 강아 차용세도 데 단다 버튼 싫어 강아서 계제 맞아
He doesn't face special any problem up till now. He used to face sometimes while walking, which is the road is not unbalanced, so it's give problem to him. And before few years back, he has faced little problem. He showed to one of Tibetan old expert doctors like that, local Tibetan this one. And he said now it's okay. When you go older, you'll face problem like that. So he is not faced any severe case like that. Long back he may face.
Oh. And so did you get into trouble for taking this horse?
Did you?
Did you get into trouble with your parents?
Ale di kange de master kang ba chao kala an jik phame gi gyune kange de test so ta ka yu tang wa so pa ta en kyo de ya ko ma ji khat cham chen khat ji mix de kange phame gi
phame gi kanga sina ta phame gi thongma dar ne di ne kang bo de ni de ma zu da de ta la jang chen ji ke ni ma ji ke de so de phung ge de de ka yu de stang so ka yu tang ma ji ya ji ko je ge ma la ka yu de stang ka yu tang de da ji so so le xia chan de tang la de nge ji ke yin ji min ji ge yan di ni ma ma wo de ma so ha ta ji kha so de ji de na do ma do ro ji When
he broke his leg, family did not scold too much. Only said that one day you will die because of your interest in horse. You may face this also. And when he broke his leg, it took 1 week to recover it totally. So during that time, our families are little uncomfortable and scared of his future.
Okay. Namgala, both of you and I need to try and remember, and I forget very often. I am supposed to ask the question in first person, and you are supposed to translate in first person, right? So we never say he. He we're not allowed to say. She we're not allowed to say. Okay. I'm forgetting this too. So if I forget, you nudge me. If you forget, I nudge you. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So I want to get back to this crop blessing ceremony, and you mentioned the ngagpas. And can you describe who the ngagpas were and what kind of people they were?
Tanda pingela and shungpa ge tola and going to chick the Zagosaga to put Sishikala and chick Lama Mena and Napa the Yungre and chick teaching gote chick chilamba. And the Napa then and Sus to Napa Kavaneres, Napa Pet and Ningman the Kande Napates.
Tangazo the Manche de Ningman Rela. Ningman the Mazu is that chick Tebachi, make you so doughty. Mazu Chulu remains or Saki some Gangala teaching. Manazu Lumbane, Ningmagi Gomba Yore, Kilo Gomba Yore, Saja Gomba Yore, the dear Tanda, Ningma Gomba di Tanda, mixing around the Lumbagi Gombadi, Dina Yore, James Began and Dua, Nanga Chung Sinch, King of the Ningma Gomba already. Kilo Gombaning of the Jem Damburan Yore, than the Shamblings, than the Loseling the Kongre. The Saja Gomba, Saja Gomba, Tempegi Duala. The combat is on other Lunga for only every year. Not the Lunga to get that, Tanda, Manyam the area, the Manyam the Nan, and the taste of Draga the Shamblings in the taste of Yahweh, that Satsugo, or the Yahweh, you had the guards and the Dunlo selling Kungra, the Lama the Kanga, Dunlo selling Matang.
These ngagpas are from Nyingmas almost. And there is all sets of religion, set of monasteries are there in his area. Sakya, Nyingma, Kagyu, all sets are there. In the area, they follow all sets of Buddhist religions. Rare people follow one religion sets, this one Kagyu or something. They follow all sets the issues he faces.
Can he describe the ngagpas? And what kind of people they are? Can you describe the kind of people the ngagpas are?
Ngagpa khande yore pedana ngagpa te ming chen da kong khang nang ge khawani tinde ke mixi ship sakpo tinde ngagpa res tinde
ngagpa res tinde da jene ngagpa chik ngara ge sembe na thoro chesho da uji ngara chungjung kamla ngagpa ji yore kelon lerap sin ngara de lungba ran na that the number chungjung gombarang ni ba ta ding ngagpa di ko chik ngagpa de ke ra chen bu da uji yore ko hyo le jami gi ju jin pete se re la ta ding ngara me dong rang dong ra re ta ko ni ju ni se de ko jami gi lam sa de se ma so ko gande che re se na ko jami gi ju jin ta kyo dan da ba me meser ke gala ba be kuma ma o cha wa se wo ni chi re se che jin ju ta kyo na lam kar bo ji de na bo ji ni yo re kar bo lo do na ne jawar mo che lo ta theme shue lo so ba teni kyo re dan da ba do kar che sha ga ti ja pe se wo ya lo shu gu re na bo lo do na te kyo na se ba re gande ji du yin ba ta kyo na nga zo ma o to shi ka re se je ju so wa ta ti ju du se me ko ta ti de nga ta ko nyo yin ro sam ra ji ma da din de se sam ma jo ko na asile da to den den ko na gi sa ra mi te ko ge nga me se chi le chö je ne de ge mi re jawar mo je le nge se me shu tu ma re chö ne ma to ji gar ga me ma to ji nge ko bi yo ne yo re se lo din de ma mo she den de pe de zhen na ya lu zhen lu ni ma pe che tun da chi de na Tende jine tende ko ta ngari gal ya drone machine di me yung sa mare se je koran zo thong nang de thong yin sar ko na tong ga na bu na zu she de yam me ko to bo ka she ke ko me ten de ba thong do la ta ko tang she do ten do se de me ro de me ko tong ga mo de de bre do te tende koran zo to wa ro je ngari gal ke nga to se ba de me thong ya ma ko de hyu da ko shi song je ne ko ne do lo ma ti te yung dinde nga bo chik yare
Na bo chen kharsa.
kelong lerap sin
There is one ngagpa whose name is Gelung Rirap in that area constitution, and he was one of the famous. He's one of the famous of that ngagpa, and during Chinese came, and the Chinese has told him that you have to follow two way, one from our followers, and others you have to insult His Holiness, this one. So he said, I don't want to against any of His Holiness. I have till now I have followed all the Buddhist religions, and I don't want to go against it. And he answered this, and the Chinese very rudely took him to the Ngarigar jails. He took him to the Ngarigar, and there he has faced lots of problem, and he said that the Chinese people have said that he was killed. He was dead, and his dress, belonging dress, and everything that was brought to the village and gave it to him back. He used to say, this is the news.
So this ngagpa was very highly regarded.
Yeah.
In the community.
Yes.
I think many people don't understand what a ngagpa is. So can you please describe what kind of special person a ngagpa was, and what kind of status this person had in the community, and what they did? What is a ngagpa? Many people don't know this. Yeah.
Ngagpa sana pe the peche ki ngagpa the kharin pe ki ta nizu gochu go mara. Ngagpa sana ngagpa dik sana ngagpa ki khande chers ngagpa ki dishe pe suppose kya na
ta nga zo ta chik ngagpa ki dishe suppose na jana jan shira ji ha gu me de ine nga zo ngarang zo ke sambe na ne ke de ngagpa da tawa se de ngagpa sing de keme ten chu do la keme ten je ta de keme ten je chö da ganga da chik chik jigi war de ta ko keme yo la tila ngagpa se ta na tawa se na kyone ta keme kyone ten chu mara teni ji ne ma do henda ke ngagpa ke de mare se na nga kyone she do keme ngagpa keme yo gen de ngagpa che me gen de tawa che tinde ro che.
The difference between ngagpa and monk is ngagpa and monk. Ngagpa can have a wife, family can have settled with family or wife. The monk cannot have wife and family like that. This is the difference he experienced.
And what did people think the ngagpas? What abilities did the ngagpas have? Did the people feel the ngagpas had special abilities?
Ngagpa mixen top the nuba khari yeve ke tinde sheve ngagpa
ta ngagpa le kyone ta ngala ni kyone she me ta di top nuba khari yeme ta dilu
kendu pa ta ngagpa parola chigyara ngagpa la di yore stage mixe ki tinde
ta ngagpa da kendu me parola chi me ko she zu dinde je na ta chi nga zo shimbo dinde chi lamma sa dinde yone dinde la ya chi ngagpa ki ta di takre se dinde chi ha ko nyung ma do shen dire nga chu kyone me.
He doesn't have much experience between the experience of the ngagpa. Only those in our religion believe those who one person, any family, any person dies or have a special prayer ceremony. Ngagpa can do special offerings like that. So he know only this much.
What other situations would a ngagpa be invited to do a ceremony? Apart from a death, would there be other situations? You said they also would sometimes lead the crop blessing ceremony. What other situations would the community call for a ngagpa to participate, to do some kind of ceremony?
Ngagpa ki mixe ki type ngado nang ki tutak tu pena danda pena shingala chi ngado dikar saga dawakala ene chi nyam de phe sopata danda pena na jesa ta sopata di membe ki ene chi ngagpa ta ngado parol mina parol ke dawakari yores.
Ti membe chik mena parol dewas ke amala ko kona kita ngagpa kona kita ngazo ki chik sang tong yela so ta ngado yela sang se ju se chi tang ngala tinje ngagwa ten shuri di ma do yin da ngagwa ge yang di chi gi di ma chi gi se ka ge ma.
There is nothing special from the ngagpa in a daily life, only except a special prayer ceremony or anything, they can call him, invite him for it. Otherwise, there is nothing much special he have experienced.
So does the ngagpa have the same status as a monk or different status?
Gindu pada ngagpa paro la mixte ke chue chidang ko le keba ke yo na.
Ta di ke ba ja ayu. Ta che chi da ke ba gi ma re samud.
Don't think so.
This is not going to
Doesn't know much.
So this particular ngagpa, what was his name that he's talking about, the one who was taken by the Chinese?
Ngagpa dik chen la khasa?
Lerap.
Lerap.
He said Lerap.
Gelong lerap ra.
Lerap.
Gelong lerap.
And he lived at a nearby temple, Shambuling. Is that correct?
The Shambulingi gomba ye la kong shugore, kawa shugore. Ngagpa
Koran ke yan di ngati longba ya din tongmar sin but koran yan logal koran pu chu na de ta gomba so ra di namgo chungdong.
Namga?
Namgo chungdong se chen. Chungdong gomba se.
Chungdong.
Dine kem sumba ne gomba chungdong do a. O de ta di margo ne di so di pi Urisa ni yore.
He lived with family itself, but it's a related monastery with Namga Kyungzung's monastery.
I'm sorry?
Namga Kyungzung.
Is that the name of the monastery?
Yeah.
Kogi nangmin dila kanje di mindu. Shinga dan dine ya ma ke mindu. Kora da ke me bugu kare yebe na kora sambu je den ke me bugu de de lo chik ta mi ja gen da di ya ma ge di de che te ma ju ya shinga ta de ya ma nga ba ye dine chik mindu. Ta di nge me thong la. Dine tongba nga zo usanyo ura. Ta nga zo tonle da kam. Ti kap to lo tema re ko ta tongba mi re ko re ru do. Ulong se ne. Ta di nga zo ga ba ko la sap sap je ma ngo te do. Ulong se chi long do.
Kulong.
Ulong usa nyong do ulong se.
The ngagpa doesn't have any special daily livelihood like farming, this and that. He feed the family with those who give something. Every family comes and gives something to him. That is his income source, main income sources. And every after farmer is collected, he go to the door to door for this one to get something collection for his family. He go to every family to collect something donation or what to say.
I understand alms. But he serviced the community. The ngagpa also gave back to the community by doing certain rituals.
Yeah.
But usually just when somebody died, you said earlier.
Pedana kogi any tongba la any chike tanda kulon namga pigro.
No.
And the shija tongba de la and tongsa de la any kona ki mix the pento sa kadnan gor.
Ta pendo ge ko da chik so ge na ta ra te su chung chik che na chik ma do yala se je ma mo yala che chak sumi ugro se yala so ba chik te shabden ta ga te kari chi go na da ko kol che ne kyun ta chik me ji da la chik na ta te de me ji na ne chen la de chik de rong song ai na ko la kyun sho ge kong da ka ta ka du ju na ko me san se ma te ko kari shabden ko ra kha je te pura che te ne che do.
Yeah. He goes to any needs of any family for his performance to be done, special for offering prayers, this and that. And any time he comes and go and help him. So so he goes to he's related with this community, and every daily needs were to be collected from these areas.
Okay. Where was the nearest monastery to where you lived?
저는 고마 예쇼 가와래.
ngazo gomba nyesho di tanda kardum se kanden lang se jere di tanda di ningma ke komare kardum kanden lang se
kardum gandelang.
And this was a Nyingma monastery?
Nyingma.
Nyingma. And what was the relationship between the monks at the monastery? Well, first of all, how large was the monastery? How many monks were there?
Gomba de chile ginduba mangle.
Ginduba tan that 강 니만 심해 공부 쳐야 되는 거 근데 뭐 니제 라마지다 셰브지지제 중앙에 많이 거진스 많이 시어 많이 거진시 디 거긴 미직 다 디디 디라리 디마도 공부 말고 인디 단디 공부 디디 야 총동스니 야 타르응세요 다 디만에 거긴데다 라마지다 셰브지지 공부디 간델라 공부 무이시딜라 디 라마지제 딜 셰브지지 샤그레 만에 거긴데 야 타와주마지 샤그레 다디 되게 포디 디 닝만이 자고 포디 닝만이 자고 그 레가데 가지고 그러는 거는 디게 디게 상다지야다 디게 쳬바부야다 디게 강가체 되네 야르가 뒤즈디 다디 거듬스들이야 디쿠퉁고도 세라디 마도 벌레는 차와는 다 세라겸나 야 신가 뒤 말에는 세라겸나 베ton도 trouble 싫어던 거 디 세라디 까고 그러디 딜라마디 다 랭게 소고디 다디 그네 코나게 따세라 가와 용고나 딜 통해졌는데 코나 가르든 다 뭐다 가르치고나 가시디 세라 레브레브라 카도도 알아 띵아도 롱발라 라마디요 말디 가도 롱발라야 ngaranzo labranse di ngaranzo chigan di nane drome ko jiare drome ko di ne ta la yang azo ne to jitar da ta na to jitar yere yang kangsung me jiare chobo bolgen ta di ne inji meji kyogyo do da sera yung do ne kyogyo so ne drome ko di ya ke ji to ke na sera cha ji ko na ye de sha di pang de la de ma to long yung mare ma to long balo ka gen di ta drome ko di na 다 디커tum 세데로 세라가게 딜라마디 지고도
yeah in his monastery they have three lamas and three monks two monk and one lama and the man that had to help the people of the area during the snowballs raining when we rain there is snowballs there no snow big small snow balls.
Do you mean hail?
Sera, lots of Sera comes. So to stop it, lots of Sera comes, all the fields are destroyed, used to be destroyed. So to stop that, these lamas are responsible. They do it and it stops also.
They do what?
They do special prayers. And they have a special statue of Lord this Jeju Doma's, this one.
Who?
Jeju Doma, statue.
Who?
The Lama has a statue of Jeju Doma. Doma, Jeju Doma. There is statue of Doma.
Is that a Tara statue? Or
Tara statue. Tara statue, and they go around the field crops and take it by running it. So automatically when this Sera comes, it stops like that. It helps. Practically he has shown it.
You saw this yourself?
The Sera then a pub dig it and Domagup then the kid they were in my car to get tongues like it.
No, taking a moyo yibada ngadu chung gala, tai pun Sera Yung does no, that the chumba carriage, that the chumba tasera left side doesn't chumba katang and the Mamodo, that the chumba Joado was then the corner, then you were now on the desert, Kudia tongue with Walla. Kudia Tokotan and Shag, there's man the Shag woman, there's a shot, then Yaman, Sera the Coron do mowe chodo je dene yaru do te kangam jine real ta ko tsere di ya chasare de she do ma ri lung yung me do te ngara me thong koran dine
he has witnessed this by himself. It's true that we used to see they used to say that when the snow balls are coming, why that person is not coming outside with bringing the domas. They used to tell him that and suddenly when he comes to knowledge that snowballs are coming, that person come outside and just show the drama outside like that. Automatically the snowballs stops like that.
And did you see this many times yourself?
Mangno thons dikege.
Ta de nge ngara ta lo chutuk chup left to yarga ma shi cha ka ko ya ma yarga tema ni sum tin thons.
He have shown 3 times.
And so there were only 3 monks, and how far away was this monastery where they lived from his village?
Chonang desa ne the thonsap ne da gomba par tharung le
Kordum gomba dila.
Lao.
Tine ta tharung bo shira ya mare. that Tandang do Jina not Kim Dambo Yingera Jina that Kim Dumbal rings your tipa the Alris is the thing out.
Almost 2 kilometers.
Oh, so quite close. And did the people from your village go to the monastery for any reason?
And mistake Devacha then the Gumbala Manglo the Dev Manglo Togo at the
That dog is in a thick cartoon combatilla, so dear Google Tombe Kujore. That the Tombe Kudilla Mazu Jajik Puin that the Chenda Rojan, dead Ronyu. The Gares and Amazu Lungola that Chamba Dugja in a Leonwala. Chamba Dunda Dugja in a Leon, that Tombala Tati Tigores, Chaman Bulga doors, the Mikanga Chaman Bulga, Soya Margin. Then that Chamba Dugja didn't live with Duyama second on that and the Tomba Kundum Shesha situation. Then Tomba de Shade of Chamba Dugja. That did you get the never than Jal the Road Chivure. That Tomba Kundum Shade, Tomba Shazer the Jayad going to Tanda Jenanga, Shazer Bushara, Shazer the Jaya, go on a better the Chayundu, the Kundum Shavina. That didn't make it Nasa didn't young Marcy. That then Kundum department that Shazer Shula young Shazer the temporary tranlogic.
Yeah, he used to go.
Take up to the thing of the Jimmy Jaga to it. Means Kanga now the Mika the Yavina, the Kanga, that Tomakuno Shajas in the Kanga Jaga to the Timeshi answers so legacy that what is syndrome in the Yaman.
There is most of the family has to go to that temple monastery to have a blessing from one of statue of Lord Buddha, because during that period a special disease, flu disease is coming around that. So to protect this, they have to go get blessing from the Lord Buddha, the statue of Lord Buddha. When he goes to get a blessing from that, during that period, Lord Buddha face almost come, which is painted, it come out like that. That means that disease is taken by Lord Buddhas, and people doesn't get any flu disease and like that, protected by Lord Buddha, they believe.
So how did the face of Lord Buddha change?
Change by, automatically they change, and they repent after completing this disease is vanished.
It automatically changed?
Not change, they have to repent it every year after the disease occurs.
So did the statue actually change? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they believe.
But he saw.
He saw. They saw and they believe this one.
Ah, that the statue was taking the disease
right
away from the people. So, so what year would this have been when this flu epidemic happened in your region?
Yes.
When the flu epidemic happened, what year was this?
The parent the chamba gao kala mix any contest hagu do. That chamba get to do something.
No. Marita Mazo the Lumbala, the Satang Mazo, Nasa said in it, Combora. Then it touched that Nasa Pechamba and Tujashi Legudo, say a couple of dollars, then it dig Coiner Yara, Coiner Gate. Then the Tombacundum Shesha said in Mimalaya Mati Chigua, Tombacundum Shesha. The Tombacundum Shesha said, then the Mimakanga Jalga song, Chaman Pool Tichigua. That Tombacundum She Macheti, the Dilla, Shaldon de la Haguda, Shaldon the Shaser the Gaya, going and sort of Chen Moko Cherus. Diane Shuli and Shaser Sarvaji Tongue, the Kundum is Batasa.
This
influence
is this was recognized by the in charge of the temple, the person. He sees the Lord Buddha face changes, and he gives the information to the villagers. So you be careful, and this disease is automatically coming up because Lord Buddha has this indirect information is coming on. They believe like that.
So it was like a sign.
Yeah, sign is a sign.
Disease was
coming up. So they come and get a blessing from the Lord Buddha. But very rare diseases are over there because the environment is very clean and everything's. But once in a time it comes like that.
Once in a while.
Once in a year, like that.
Once every year.
Once in a year, the in charge of the Buddhas, this one person says that inform to the local people, this is the sign has come, so you better come and get a blessing from Lord Buddha and this and that. So they come to the monastery once in a time like that. They have related with monastery such a way.
Did many people die of this disease?
Somebody gave kala and mix again and meet Tonga Tang, the Kashmuda Tibet, Juniors.
Oh, nine chambers are Jungmanu. Tanguela did it,
In his knowledge, he have not any this one, but it might be had or not. I is not sure.
What was your experience of monks when you were growing up? What was your impression of them? What was your relationship with them?
Chona the shenshe be kala mix gendubala ani sorba khande tus. Chike deva khande yes genduba sidagane genduba lama genduba sidagan and didagane mix sorba ta and samda yellow ta and khande chik sorko yes genduba sidagan.
The did another Gindu City, the Petat Maran, the Chung Kalanga, Gindu Baji Rojan, Gindu Baji Rojan, somebody, Semen show Yung. The Yungela goes also to Pegol Minute, Jungia Marala. She Gindu Balata, other Petat, Lama Chu Gindu teacher that tongue of the perfect sword out. The Gindu was sitting on the bed, and the Lumbalata, to room bed, the Shira di Midua. She got the Lumbalina, Gindu was sitting. Chogo no starting Jonah unit that the Del Pongo and the long young and the Mango Young Chogo Mountain. That did Lomoj in a manga to I can only less than you just in bed mount that day. Can do with persons.
Yeah, when he was young, he felt he to be a monk.
You wanted to be
because in our in the community of Tibetan, they feel they respect most monk. So he feel he would be a monk during that time. And especially when the monk or everyone come to the door for collection for something like that, they give and respect him most. And those who have one bowl of the rice, they try to give whole to that monk. So they have means the monks have lots of belief and lots of faith to them. So he would feel that when he was young, he feel that I would be a monk like that. He had belief.
And when you saw monks, what kind of feeling came in your heart?
Ginduba that is Jedukana mistake Sorachanga can't leave those. Topjak Ginduba
Chip you now, Jaga Dinderana, Tanga Chapjana, Mangel, Jaguno, Kongel, Jaguno, some better Tanga Shiraka, Chick Soso and Chick Ginduba, that Lama Chumbudin, Chick Chawanjirana, Munachick, Suola Chick Garris, Chick Babu, the Yover, so Dindaji bit Sorachik together. Then another Lumbala Yorite, Lama Chega, Lumbal Pepe, get ready to Lumbal Pevina, Mezan, other the Lumbadina and Tromba Gazo and Nishu, and Nishu some Jukazo and Tromba Ganga Gatal Tabjak and Shag Lama Peres. The Lama de Tamunajana Lama of Jayara. Tang to Mezan Ganga Tabjak and then a Lama Bede Yaz Chibachi, Maz Chibachi, Chiba that Ganga Chibu, the Net Tal Chibu, the Gota Chibu, that Lama Gitin, that Chivala, that Talachila is the Dindaji, Sanga Dindajago.
Yeah, he believed he had lots of respect on the monk, especially to the High Lamas. When the High Lama comes to the Decca areas, they always, all the family had a family, they had those who have a horse, they keep ready a horse. When the Lama comes, they used to say, please use my horse. Because when they use that, they have a lot of blessing of the Lama, they feel like that. So they, during their period, they have lots of respect and belief on the High Lamas and the monks.
Was there any feeling of fear of the monks?
Gindubadan Shana, the Torah, the mystic Namra, the Mudas.
Tindetan you medula. That the Kanam Korama.
No, not very this one. He feel more happier instead of like scared or uncomfortable.
And Pasang, can you describe the role that the monks played in your community? Their importance, the role that they played.
Role?
The role is the purpose they served in the community.
By the Lamas. ginduba and Lamaduke mixtake and can about touch that Kichurski desert concept and the mixtake twinge tang and mistake carry pento shed in the years.
Tanga Mazuki Lumba de Chachana, mixtake pento show the Chena, Tachik Lumbala Sasera Mayoma, Tatna Lumbala Saje Yaga, Takarina, Tachik Lumbala, Tepena, Lumbatna. Lunga Chungjung, the Lunga Chungjung, now the Kanda, the Chigachi, Mena, Chu Yans on the Shira Yumara. The Nigibet, shooting the Chumi, the Camden, Gindum, the Ten Shoes and the Tiki, Kong and Tiki, Chu So Ramnachas and a Chukura, didn't Chu Chungjung Chadana, Sana, Chu Chimbo Bab, the Nigibet, Pento the Petit Tindayori. The cable Gindubigi, a ditch sauce and taking your market, Gindubigi me Karina, Lumba Korangina, Takari, Lalushita, Karela Con Karichigan, and Matu Hagumara, Sajene, Rigi Lung, Kangal Pet, Tanam Shara Tayata, Gindubikukunira. That Dinsan Jamigi, Sangasing Mambuji Soya, Survey or Dita, Rigi Rida, the Japura Meosena. So go conduct the same thing the Yamandanga Sandan, the Tatsa, my Chu Martin Chigidwala. That did Pendo with that Dindiji Pendo Jumura, Mazuparu Pendo Chejo with that. The Gindum was in the dad, so around 10 dealer, that the Jamna Chasa. That Shivina, that's also Shivina, that take it Drombu Bargain, Shivina, the Drombu Bargain, the Tata, corrugation, that Tati. Then Korangi no Lugo Jamsa and Combatilia Pusha.
The role of the monk, they believe, monk and High Lama, they believe is that during their crops protection, every needs they help by monks. And special when they have water problems, this and that, they have this special ceremony prayers to be held. They believe, most of the people, they believe in prayer system. So all the prayers will be done by the monk and everything necessary. And the special they believe on the monks are that whatever right present guidance, put the correct directions are given by the monks. Should do this is the correct direction, you should not do that. That's the worst, not good direction, you should not fight. Whatever it is to be evil activities, they try to advise them. And also they believe that the next generation guidance is present by the monk and the Lahai Lamas. They believe. So they have lots of respect and belief on the monks.
And did the monks require something from the community in return for these services?
Tapetan dinde touch gendubagi kenamar kati dinde kya chute and dik tabla and ya figure chigor sa dinde ke yerbes
Tik soso ke dabaril ta soso ke dabajen ta chik soso ke ngaranzo chachana chik soso tondo ji duine lobu se jene chik te se ji ina kombala puyere ojita ta di longbala midwala di longbala lama ji nangro jena ji nangro jena se jwala ti ngazo longbala po longbala ina ta sosu ngone yala kasu phu do ji pher ma do lama ki di ma shwe ki dinde ki ta lukso san me ta sosu ngone kare phu ya yona ta chi kare phu ko sam la ji chi phu ya gang me ma di yal phu ya ma da ma shwe ki dinde ki tu san yo ma ta di long bala ta chi lama ji kyop so na ro chena sin ji lama ji kyop so na da sin ma na sha sin ti lami dine ma shwe na tan ti ji me do ma zo Poyulina, the Lama Yala Puyameshi, Mala Shues in it. That Chawan Shue, the Chilab Shue, the Tizo Remado, the Lame, could you did the mountain, Chazan Ma Shue, but the Tanin Luxo Conatani Yamar. Yala Karapuya in a touch, the social Yogan, Mangachi Puya, Magan and Yuan Yamara, the Yala Katapu to the Meshi, Mala, the Tani Yamar.
Okay, so could you ask that question one more time?
Tanda gendupagi ngadula tachik pelana ni chik penda mangbu shikchimu chiro.
No.
Digi any tabla ni chik digi ke chik gendupagi di thola chik mixte konto ke chagya parte goda dinde ke yor.
Gendupagi parte goesena tat ngazu pelo tagarola. Ngazu mesergi ma 즉 대우라 교대 나데 대화형 셰지 슈데 야 강가다 센데숨기 디니스여라 센데숨 다 강제 센데숨딜 텐사숨딜 대화형 보나리거라 헬라디 당아조기다 제 강가기다 지게 가레이나 맨다 대화형 이제 올라굴기도 세디 대화형이다 센데숨라데야마 헬라 디포자다 디기던다라 다 간제 메셀 꾸야다 대니 대화자데 좋아라 디메신야 깨도 긴데벌 디테고를 쓰는 상가라도 정말 소소는 거네 파테고야 말 가족이 대화형으로 봐 대화형 가래 지세고 디바 저저 올라 가래 꾸서나 디체 근데 대화형이 다 형이 봐는 대선에서는 디체로라 헬라가 뜻이디
And he says that all the in return it doesn't have to give, but as the needs of all the needs of the monks, monastery, wherever the big monastery is looked after by the government of the Tibet.
By the government.
Government of the Tibet. By the government.
Could you also just, sorry, 1 second, Pasang, I know it's difficult because it's really distracting over there, but if you could try to just look at Namgyal, because the reason is when people see it, they're going to wonder who you're looking at over there, because they're not going to be able to see him.
Right.
You know? So if you could just try and look at Namgyal the whole time when you're speaking. I know it's difficult.
This kange tigre any chik pajamida mangusta the pagar takshoruda. Not that ajangani that tas chena any go nambi shambat chidagane pajot leptirwa. Okay.
So there was no the community did not have to pay tax to the monastery or to the monks?
To the monastery?
Or to the monks?
Monastery, no? Monastery.
They didn't have to pay any kind of tax to the monastery?
Gindu pada any desakha dirmala any chik take yaore. Shungpa da minangone?
Minangone take yasana, te de was humida, Karichi said it, and other take it, they were humly of the girl. Hummy da kumpa Gindu did not the girl. Tangazu take you at it, Injimiji then Kindu take in Yomare. Did they were young Gariko, Tensa some Garit Nangu and a teacher go in that they were young Gorangi, Sigonje. Shungi that Shungi work the main, but Meselama Takuyung Gorala.
They doesn't give directly to the monk, but they have to give direct the tax to the government. And through government, they have what needs to be given to the monastery, they give. So indirectly, they have to give tax to the monk like that.
Did the community give to the monastery in any other ways?
Peshung ni machi shen kyune any chik kinduba densakata tende take up tende kechura.
Tadi shen kyune sena tadi peshung korangi ta tensa kala dichero ta soso ki longba nangi gomba jero la. Ti gomba dila yang ngara to chueshi da shungpa sin loga yo. Chueshi sin di gomba ki di ta che kyungen che. Chueshi sin di gomba ki da che di kyu shung le che kyu mo go che. Shungpa sin di shung chang le ma di yang gomba le ya che kyu mo go che. O dinde che ba je.
There is a difference with the two taxes. One, they have to give tax direct to the monk. Those monk or monastery. Another is you have to give direct tax to the government.
So there was a tax.
There was a tax. There's two categories. One is chueshi. Chueshi is to give the tax to the monk, and other is shungpa. Shungpa is the direct tax to the government.
Okay.
Shung means government.
So the chushing, how much was that?
Dil te kazu che sunde chigare.
Says in that te di so rangi di lagwane ya te jaw mal. Ta chushi dan chungba ni parul chushi di tat na tazang korang lo di ora singa dang tazang korang gi da kare ti tazang gi singa dang diya dang chushi di ta bu Shingle the Yakanga Chushi to Che. The Tunge is a Katujon and Tazan Koranga, teacher. Or T Madoyan Mazan with Dinaya, Tenia, Tazan Korangi Shinga the Diara. Diane Tazan Koran, Yellow Yore. Yellow de Tazan Korangi, Yellow de Tazan Korvasi, Tazan Korangi, Kungla, Chushia mean Joku. All those that Kande Nazo Chu de Kando La Tirare, Kamo that social legacy the Tazan Shed were. The Tazan Shinga the Yata tap, Lalia Yama, tap, Karachigo the Tang, that root Kanga Jung Sasona. Ya Tazan ya Puya Mato, Tila de Tazan Koran, Tato Chicken Tower Koran Yungre, Mi Chans with Mi Tang Yungra. Timato Yan Tazan Koran, Maran the Tromba about the stage in the Yan part take away the day, Tazan Koran Gisajila, a lega chicken in Mato Menaki Tazan Koran is in that draw a dog on a Tazan in the yellow to get Tang in the Maran that Menaki draw. The Dilala the
No, there means the tax is not direct tax to the monk monastery. The monastery, those under they have the crops, field crops. They have crops, animals, anything they have under the monastery. There's kept separate people to look after it. They have to work on the crops. They look after. They have to take all the responsibility of the crops. The return, whatever they have come, they have to give direct to the monastery.
So
it's not a tax like
so the people who paid the chushing,
chushing.
These are people who
the
worked
chushings works are
for the monastery.
To the monasteries.
And so they were the ones that had to pay.
Yeah. These chushings are work, fields and animals are under the monasteries. Monasteries, those have field and animals. These people have to look after it.
And they paid this tax.
They pay tax. And that own field that doesn't have to pay tax to the monk. Field or animal, anything. The monastery, those who have under the monastery, they have 50 acres of land or animal, anything they have. They have to look after by these people. So they, after completing everything, they have to pay some limited. They have to pay to the monastery.
So your family did not pay tax to the monastery. You did not pay chushing.
Chushing na the year. Tanda penana ter gombagi shingba de tako kya ta and shungge de shingba tako ke tongba na de chungyo ra.
Madu tongba na la kanzu ne te ngala dire ya shungba da chushi niga nyamdul dur de gunjare. Ta men chushi tokgen di ngadu chushi mare shungba re shungkoran.
They have direct tax to the government, not to the monastery.
Chushi is the Tatan in a year and under the Shijanala, Tombakaja Yore, Yama Chushi in Betinde. Chushi did Chushi Koran, that Tazan the child machine, young Shung tried Jumo water. Tangazu town, Shung Koran can't teach him. Yan Tazan get the Tazan guitar, the Jumo.
Okay, and did your village make offerings to the monastery in other ways? Voluntary offerings to the monastery and to the monks?
Mixtake Kerska Tonsa Dinala and Gendiopa, Desakala and Chick Mixtake, a Pia that in the Pua Pua that in the Lamlu Yerva.
That Nigeria, that Dilamlu, that social around the pension, the Yovina, Tachik. Karipia unit, Yapia around it. Mayalpia, my years in the Luxo Martin, Tiri, the Jis on. The other gen, social account, you have it, Pia didn't look so the Penyamane, that Tibet, Kamanze, that did Mazajit, so non Michigan that in the June, Inji, Minji, the petty, when they kept the Huey. The Kombala Mazaji, the retail, the me, somebody in the shoot and a dealer in the Utangajina, and now roaches in the Nedro looks there.
Yeah, they have in their area, they have to give tax direct to the government. And the monk, as they wish, those have, that's not compulsory to give any tax or any offering to the monk. It's their wish, those people who have this year any special performances, special something good opportunity have come, they go to the monk or monastery and offer something, or those have any something family problems, like a created a family who have elders are expired or anything, to give special prayers to them. They go to the monastery, monk, or any big like a ngagpa or anything, who stays in a caves or like that. They go to and offer and to make them to pray or something to the family like that.
When did you first hear about the Chinese coming to Tibet?
Jana ane pela ler so the khadu khosul kege.
Jana pela ler de ta nga tu chung chung ka te su ji kne ina chune lokache ngoi la ko din le sha de din de tu bu tang da din de che ma so ta tu bu tang ya da din chi ko nga zo lo cha chi me so ro di ngau chung ngar ku ne che ne den pe je pasa yong zo ku tu sre o se de nga zo pe ye de ngo so re ta ngap chung ngap che ngap chung ngar ku ngo ngap che ki chu de de le ne pe je puran song a ko ke ju song sa ju de ya gang ga me se ti me se sa ma de ti nga zo shambling komba ki chang zo de zo gang ga pa ju ne de ne pe de ju ta din ju ne ta din thong a de ngare thong a de shambling ki chang zo da de zo gang ga ma ko chong a na ne ten yu ne ta ka she de de ne som re ka she du kyab la som da cha som de ne yong a tine re ka ne te ru du da di ne te ru di ja ne cha som de ka re se ne kya ba re se du kya ba chu chu ne tu ru xiao da ne sha sha re ta di ne sa gang se pa du ne ko se kya chen bu xiao da ya re ta di se le ne ti ti wa lu ja ga ro re se ne di ne pe de shambling ki chang ze ta da sang bu ba yin chi se du ta 자쇼 되니라 자산 못 봐서 다디 자산 못 봐디 매갈세도 자산 못 봐, 매갈 어디 매갈데 저도 갱고래 교과서는 도지 로 다디 가래 매 통도 안 되다 현다 야 탑저 땅에 세려서 어찌 제르세 디송에 탑저 땅하다 동다 땅하다 디소 통 맞어 다디 이제 잡아가는 대로도 테마직이란 직통 이 교과서잖아요 giao cho zum ken ru do tene de yang kha ro cho mi do yang xie dang gu do xie go la je gar sa gong den dang sang yin ne ji xie ne tene do ko ma bo ne di ro da di tema chi gran chi thong do di ma do yang ko do dong da tang re se le ko do ti be tim sa rang se re se ti do se ba da dong da tang de do thong ma so da ne jab de ja wa re se ma yang ja wa yin me nge de to te me ja kun de di ja wa re se pe ge sa gang the tale together the can do tongue.
Yeah, he has heard that Chinese come to the Tibet before 1959, and he saw after 59 that the Chinese came to the Tibet and his area, and Shambling manager, who is the Shambling monastery manager.
Was he a monk? Was he a monk?
The Chandra de Lama Gindubarwa. Yeah, he's a monk, the monk of that monastery, who is the manager of the monastery. He's one of the highest monastery of that.
The highest?
One of the highest monastery of that monastery.
Highest Lama?
Highest Lama of that one. He was forced to carry a tin with the urea, shungpa.
With urea?
Urea. They used to say that inside that tin, there is, in the backside, there is tied with urea, shungpa. Understood?
I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Sorry, I don't really quite understand. What happened?
Toilet.
Yes. He was tied to a toilet? No.
There is a tin filled with the urea.
Yes,
and forced to carry it.
He had to carry it.
Carry this and go to the field and put it. It's a very dirty smell.
And put it on the field.
Field crops where there is.
So waste, human waste.
Human waste.
And not just urea.
Not urea. It's a human waste. He has to carry with the tin and go to the field and put it.
Shambling Japsang, that was his nearest monastery.
Monastery, and that highest Lama was forced and to carry this. He saw his witnessed by his own.
You saw this?
The Kiragi says, "Shah your wa."
No, the tin jablo ken be say na lo ju do ro ting at me ton da nga tema ji ka ne da di chung chung re di tema jigra jig tong te dizu ni ko kozolo dongda tang nyeda tang cheu che re si ta dongda tang nyeda tang de nga thong ma so ta di tin ko ne ro de me ko na thong.
He saw this practical vibe on the one, and he heard many times that he was treated very badly by the Chinese to that Lama.
And now this Lama, he was one of the 3 that he mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
That was in the. He said there was only 3 monks in that monastery.
Then
He was one of the 3.
Dingel genduba sumi lamba, ta gomba den genduba sum der lamba.
Di gendu sum yore no gendi dira di kandela ngadu togi gombadi.
Ale. Tandina genduba khaja.
Di shamblen gomba sendi la peje tawa sumje shibja yugire.
They have 300 400 monks in that.
This is a much bigger
Much
monastery.
bigger monastery.
sumje shibja yugire.
And
Ta di tazan di ge ya tawa ge taze sumje shibja kado ina ta di nga she me di ge tawa ge tse di malong ina ngadu mezang la ya tre yore. Koran chueshi na koran ge chueshi na koran ge message yora di na ne posum parwa se chene pugu sum yewe ne parwa de tawa chi ku war kanje ni nang sha.
example, in that monastery, there is a limitation how much monks should be there. Suppose the monks are coming less, we are forced to join one of in that constituted area, Tibetan people, forced to join in that monastery. If you have 3 sons in that family, one should join in that monastery.
And this was a rule amongst
rules
Tibetans?
And yeah, rules
by the
and
government,
by the government, because it should not be less than that limited amount of the monks should be not less than that.
Not less than
that.
this number.
If suppose go less, we are forced to join that people.
Pasang Tsering, could you describe exactly what you saw when you saw this man with the tin on his back and what he was doing? You said you saw this with your own eyes. Can you describe exactly what you saw?
The pattern kegi sungwara tanda tin chakam the gabla kene any chokpa the kid or ton the midiki thorba khandej tak the genduba chanjo jora kongi thorba ta any tikal khandej bikse thoragi tongsons.
The did you genduba kona the bed ta kengo re but the lagwa juga to the do the target darget do that then didn't turn to the thing that make a shake that da you you are that do lower that do on the that me don't go me came so that you young as your detail do loan that me don't go that this is
Yeah, it was very old that monk, and it was shivering with the carrying on that, and people cannot see that. We the old people used to say, don't see, this is the very unfortunate event to us.
Don't look, they said don't look.
Don't look such this one. Old people used to say, go away from this scene. And this is very unfortunate to us. Being a high lama and one of the best lama is carrying his punishments are taken such way. It's very unfortunate, and they are forced to take away. Their family elders used to take up the youngsters to other side.
Was he being guarded by guards, by army, by soldiers?
Konyamda gyana mangmida dine nyamdola and dodigde.
The mangmi ni sumji rudo ati shambala. Ti machine mangmi mamu mido ta lega go gain na kare ni sumji chik nge ro ni sumji sham to te jene ko chik mare ta di na hingi tomba ta chimbuling ta ko keta chesyo da dire ma to ta di gen go ta lungba ge gen go yo lo so ba dinde mindo chepju ju ro ko len ko na chen te tu.
Yeah, there is only 3 to 4 Chinese, one in starting and next and 2 in after them. Not only he was there is 10 to 15 people after him. Same issue even was taken, carrying all this tin with the human waste and that. But he does not only he knows that lama, high lama.
What was your feeling when you saw this?
They any thonga kala and Mr. Tidigani Kiran ki sorba khare bikse khare lessons.
The Didu Gana Azu Torwa Jenata, Didu Gana Pugu, that Chuma Shera Mare, Loju Dundre. Ta Ganje Gandar Dinde, Jen, Matu Pava Matizo, Dinde Chigina, Kari Chigina, some Lojimana, Chik Shenan Koramana, Chik, the DJ, D Mare, some Rajita Chuma.
During that, he doesn't have any suddenly event took place. He doesn't have any special that it might come even to our family also. This event might be have to take it by our means this tragedy. It may be taken. You have to face by our family too. Might he have feeling like that?
So he was worried that this
Worried,
might happen.
yeah. It might be faced by our family also. He was so worried.
Did you want to communicate with him? Did you have the feeling you wanted to communicate?
Di kala ani chik ta chando jorwa. Di nyamra ani chik nik kame na da dine chik chiwo sama dine sorwa dine les.
Tawaran lep kono ma mi shenang kono.
Feel scared and afraid that he doesn't have any feeling to communicate or to share with them.
So when you said, just to back up a little bit, when you said that you saw the Chinese come, how did they come? How did they arrive in your village?
Chundu gyana ta lumba dala ani gyana les or gyana khandes lessons.
Di toma levya di
Kharna lessons.
di toma kono lev kala moda da dine bindu abong yung abong.
Chairman.
Abong da ta da dinde kala les. Lev ne be da as chik kono levare ma do ma do tu ta ya dinde ka ke che ma so kono do de de chik turun ko kono mong me dinde be to do khau che kono de dula chi kyo de chen de so ma do dinde lam san dinde che ma so kono la chi kang chen do ro ji thong ta shu je yu de de je ta nga do dide lo chu ji na dide kap de de ne ko le wa ji me thong gyana re se ne ka je ni gyana re se ka je ganje gandar ko dide ne le so le ne lam sa nga do le ji tu ko ta ye de so ma so kono ga le ji le ga ra che tena nga zo shinga chak de zambe nga zo shinga chak de ya chi ko zo gi ro ram re se ne ya ko zo shinga chak ro din de la le din de chi gi tu thoma da
Starting they came by camel, horse and like that.
Camel?
Camel, yeah. Camel.
Really? Camel?
Yeah. I asked in pre-interview so we heard the camel.
Wow.
Right. Through camel and animal, horse. And they settled there just as the normal people, and they tried to help in field work also like that. They was very decent and they were very calm people when they came first. That was his age was 11.
He was 11 at that age.
Right.
So, 50. So that was 1955. And about approximately how many settled in your area? How many Chinese people?
Di kabla gemi mi khas le vi was sort of skills lungala. Ta lochuk ji sti kabla.
nga zo lombala da tiru kabla le vi da mimbo da jana se pe nga zo dazan shambuling ki trawa yogen samji da kola da degam la ma me na nyong mi du mi da pe ma tha zo le ya da.
There were lots of Chinese example like Shambuling monastery monks, 300 to 400.
There was about 300 to 400. And were they women as well as men?
Digal keme dve.
Mindu.
No, means only.
Keme thongya koram.
Just men. How were they dressed?
Kondo thula khar kondo.
Tholo da na kudung da tudung je shamon do ne kap che gi kondo ne dir kap che gi.
Dikje dinde do ene chikazo kyuma dinde nang tulo.
Kyuma dinde thongma kyuma dinde re shugu le dinde mangmi de do ya chi ngona do chi duala. Ngai lo karbo kyar.
They dressed with white and normal dress like with cap and like that starting. Afterwards with the uniform with dark blue and this.
But in the beginning they were dressed...
Not normal dress, not with army dress.
Not army dress,
not
just civilian.
Civilian dress.
And so in the beginning, how did they act towards the Tibetan villages?
Di gala khodo le tsas kala khodo ge ni khodo la chik chida chik namgyu te ya da chik dawa jero khande re do.
Ti kabla kadan lepsa de kala da namgyu te da de da kanga pe je nga do le ko nyam jungwa. Pe go turun ko do le da maong bala nga do le ro wa chigire se ma shi she pe nyam chung re.
Starting, they was very calm and cool, and they was very helpful to us. They used to say that they will help us in the long term. They used to feel, they have more knowledge of this one.
And what was your feeling towards them at that time? Did you feel a feeling of trust towards them?
Tidukala ani ji gemidus lab kundu chidandu yakboy de kan mixte kundu tebata yiji sonaji kewata in sorwa keles wes.
Chikanji ta didi sorwa de pure chikanji kola shenang chikin se me ko de ko peje ji kola jagab da ji yo sam se dinde za majung kola jagab da yo de ko kona ji longwa de ji ni khamne yo nga de dal te da ga de dal chi de de injire sam da pura ta de sorwa kona na la kola jagab je maung bala nga zo de chigire sam san chunga so.
Yeah, starting when they came, he doesn't have any feeling because he was too young also. And if he doesn't feel that there is another country, came from another country to capture us, or they'll do something like that. They felt that he was here, just came to us as they had don't way any to live or something to have a betterment lifement or like that. They came to just have a betterment lifement. That they felt.
I see. And did they live all in one place together? Or did they live with, in different places within the community?
Kondo tanda gamido sumja shibga pere yo kawla kondo yamdola degido ani koso chodap sanichin loga de chodap chigido
de da nyamdo degido ngazu longwe ya zo de wala changbo chembo jer di damne ya de ten dine ma puran se ta danda kona ma gar chembo hiu ja da di kangla ma ten galdi karin chi se de ten kona di nal chi khangbara jegzi che ten dine ngazu longba de ya sing be yo singdira tujene koran jawla korne pe mere ke jawla korne pe nar singdira or koran lega koran zo che nga zo kyone chido kyone me dire ji tegido tidido ko be mona jena nyingje ko edine tunro semje dira kalsa me de chiga me do koran zo ki singdi koran zo jawla korne ya didu dola
kharsa maqsad me kharsa
danda di jaldi kar in chiksi do danda purana ko magar chembo ji so do jaldi kar chiksi.
Yeah, when starting they came, they felt they lived together and they were working very hard, and they feel very pity to them because they don't have animals or to give work or anything. They have to do own self, carrying woods, carrying everything, constructing everything to settle themselves. They feel very pity or very sorry to them, like that.
So this started in 1955 when you were 11, and these people came and they were dressed in civilian dress and they were helping out the villagers in their daily life. So when did this start to change? When did things start to change? When did he see other Chinese coming, and how did it change?
Tanda petana kondo dine nyomjon che chik ta kale gap che de ningje ke din thobja goja kondo chik ta ga zora chik magmi je ko ani chik thakbo kana lakpa chang chi lagle tar chi kan di khadu sa chik go chuk sons
ta ko do dine jene ta dine ko loje ni do kale na dine kanzam jene dine ngazo longbal pete ko modales ta modale yo ko kare la yo resena 당아도 징롤 당그레스 벌 징롤 당그레스 다 되는 기부 쇼용으로스 가르에서는 베데 디디 다양 시직 통서 다양 다와 양진 찍을 제 약ገብ지라 그랬어 딘데 딘데지 답베데 깨야오다 기부 쇼용으로스 다는 거릴레용으로스 되는 그 거릴레용도 통만 거릴레용도 거리 페이지 망미 게 거리들에 배제 니슈다라지 테마 뎁직을레스 뒤에 공가라고 지들 뎁직을 레브네 되네 그 되게 거리 땅쇼 데 강라 마우드비시 파르 쳔보 쇼지 샤 되네 디제 되네 딜러 되네 다 디디 잠베 되네 고저게 되네 베 슈노스네 답직된 직가 말아도 현이나 지금 내가도 현도서 쪽도서 되네 되네 되게 다 마운트 지금 파르케네 가릴레 운도 담에 다 딜러 가서 단단히나 다 군대 배운데 가서 가서 계지 생장지기와 디나지 되네 배대 강가 미만 강가 생장지주 되네 되게 내쇼응을 생장 응쇼응을 가라도 पुरा종 마로 पुरा로 동어라 동 배대 동 고랑게 미 보도 다자 자자 고인네 동게 딜 가다 주주 되네 디말레와다 되네 딜레베 니모디 니마 닌 차례 그 것도 다 단다지나 아주 장시 것도 장시는 직세도 다 단다지나 아주 노가르샤 디 제메기 니마야 닌 차례 딘데 아 담몰라 가인디레샤 다디 세메디 되네 다 롱예 땡기레 시켜서 롱예 다가쇼스 롱예 다데 롱예 걸어 되네 되네 직게 다 디르 아주 벌는 아주 롱고 그래 로다 딘데 요 말아 다 그로 직제 용도 베디 다 니면나 생 뭐마제들 딘데로 거를 다다 가도 롱보데 빼지 거네 기부 서서 아삼삼라 제중 베딘데제 베데네 고디 롱예 딘데 땡데 시오제소 데네 베데 신장기 베 라다레스 제 미강갈 따르가 딘데다 단다제나 가기르레샤 총불링이네 직도 코나도 어딘데 그 또네 되네 미강갈 딘데 때 신장 라다레스 제 딘데데 시오제스 다 디디 가도 પૂ라 다 디디네 아우 다다 뭐네 롱고지고 시오제 소사레 삼삼라 제중 다 디슈지도 되네 그 동당 디조 강가 마바바 주규르당 그래서 제 징롤이네 직당이 있어 제 갈레 고제 디자파 주되네 때도보다 되네 대되네 강삼지네 대 양원을 뭐지 마 자갈 주규나도 되네 미가 대기 중마살라 로토겐디야 강가
Chinese when starting it was that start coming with first they came with vehicles with they start coming with vehicles with army and a few days later there was a big photo of Mao Zedong and all of us asked to welcome this and the chief of the area has to welcome and give the garland of scarves to their Mao Zedong and welcome this and had a long gathering together whole day with many celebration with the dance and everything together have good means they feel that they have come to change our situation with more betterment. They felt like that. And during that there was no light over there, electric light. They were given brought something machine and they gave a light and they shown them a picture. They felt very surprised seeing all this, very exciting to them. And later they said that they may take now slowly by slowly they may take a liberation on them and then it will be equally to everyone and everything will be changed. So it will be very peaceful and everything, betterment life will be changed like that, felt like that. And later on they started doing all this.
Sorry, to finish what you're saying. And then I'm going to change batteries.
Okay.
Finish the translation.
You can finish the translation.
I see. Later they start doing all this harassment and suddenly heard that His Holiness has escaped to the exile India and all this happened. He fell.
Okay, it's going to change tape.
We have to sit nearby and we have to ask.
I'm rolling.
Okay, so this is in 1959, yes? Can you clarify?
The chikdung gubjangap jungar ko kabrata de.
라레 다 지금 국영업 중하고 라타 데코데 디체 된 경우를 못제마 지규나로라 땅아도 보여야 돼 지금 국게 독주 탐빌로 때문에 다 지금 국영업 중하고 네 전에 독주 탐배 나다 가서 저도 근데 야다 근데 디 로니기 나도 조용라 맞아 독주 탐빌로 줘
Yeah, it was took in 1959 and he escaped from the Tibet on 1960.
And when the Chinese army arrived, approximately how many came to your village?
The Mangmi Karang Jaina like Mangmi Korang Dindugan left the gun, Mangmi Korang Kagas Levaki Tongsons, Kirs Lungala.
통마 아주 농발을 레드 담배도 좀 쉽게 좀 시자 아유 삼삼도
망미 막제 띵
막제구나 다 휴글도 배 망보여야 막가르고는 체 타도 저런 거 보라나
starting there was 300 400 starting Chinese armies. Later it was lots of army has come.
Namsi Sungarere. Namsi Sungarere.
Means
What color?
uniform.
Yes.
망미게 딕지 가래도.
원나라고 지도선.
원나라 장나라.
원나라에서. 원나래. 장나래.
Yeah, dark green.
Dark green. And were they carrying guns?
남다기니 문데.
맘다고고. 맘다고야 이거라.
Yes.
맘다고 싱도르도 싱강라 깔네도.
Before when 59 also when they go to collect the woods, during that time so they carry, normal people carry with normal dresses, they carry the guns and weapons.
The Chinese who were
Yeah,
already
Chinese
there.
who came before also.
They also were armed.
Yeah.
So, do you remember your feeling when you first saw the army coming? Do you remember how you felt about it?
Like gami le mother gami mak check and you look at and take out and can mix the young sobre the case was.
다 데리는데 보고 이제 현다기 근데 보유고는 초로 그래 세르고 삼데 서바데는 그게 좀 많아.
During it was too young that it did not feel that is that they get
자고는 페트롤로 그래 삼베데 삼로고는 나다 레마. 또 휴를 마음에 다 밤마다냠도 마 보여서네 되는데 가서 자고 쇼를 해서 마시 근데 직전 자고 쇼도 그래 삼데 근데 사람 좀 써마서.
Before he did not felt anything about that our country will be captured by Chinese, this and that will happen. Only after when he came to the exile and heard that our country is captured and everything, then only he felt. Before when they came, they did not notice, that did not feel any special that our Tibetan will be captured by the Chinese or this and that.
So when they came and they had this ceremony and they had this big picture of Mao Zedong, did you know who Mao Zedong was?
Gana thangbu lep sa gana pobo ki gana pobo Mao Zedong ki park ki lep gade kan chan le soa
No.
lep kabla and tido di Mao Zedong hiba kyunto ki Mao Zedong da ko khande ba khare ba mix kyunto ki kengi we
다 디조 그 코랑게 메다 가족이 배 우리 마우지도 쇼 인신은 코랑게 라고 알아. 다 거기 가서 때는 딴 자가고 본보다 마우지도 강만데 다 딜레처럼도 배 디네베 마우지도 파 통그레스 제전에 다 딜레테는 가족이 지금 암라라고 제전에 다 마우지도 간다 딘데 따뇽.
yeah he before Mao Zedong photos brought, they used to, the Chinese people used to introduce that this is the Mao Zedong, he is the leader of the Chinese and he will be very grateful to you and you have to see that house Mao Zedong. When they brought with the photos this and that and vehicle and the vehicle, they was excited to see the house where Mao Zedong photo was there. They was very excited and doesn't know who is the Mao Zedong, how it was like that.
He had no idea.
He had no idea anything.
And when they showed the movie, what was in the movie?
That dikal gonda de mate ten chiklog ni ten chiswa
No.
ten kala and dikala and mix te kharte हैं tin kal parte mi ten ko
다 디 갑들 맹세 때고 직게 디니 나도 담때 니디네 다 나라도 담다 마신이라 딱그 원해지나 단다기 싱바들 싱가기 딘데 땡이서래 싱가 단다 싱가 뭐 작은 저기 싱가 따고는 단다란 싱가 장래베 께 되는 야 단다란 싱가 때마 잡는 갱고 되는 빙모도는 때마 잡되게 되는 된 단다라야 우사뇨 된 루틴에 땅용데 딘데 땡서 때 나라도 삼소도 가 딘데 다사 싱가 다사 다사 딘데 가 용거를 삼삼 딘데로 오지 마시오 현다게 다다 맞아 따뇽요 말아 되게 이니라 다다제는 다 거의 싱가 답다 디자 땡서래 단다 신의 삼단 디디 갑라다 다 디타모디서 잔쇼면도 싱가 다사 단다 게 용야지다 다사게 야 다사뇨 딘데 제지 거여서 삼
yeah during that picture shown it was a picture of how to cultivate the crops So they feel this is the first time seeing the picture. They saw the picture that now they have sown the seed. Suddenly their weeds are come out. That they're harvesting the wheat. Within the minute, how it can be really like that? Because it's the first time seeing a picture. They don't believe that. Very exciting to them. Very unconscious, and they don't believe on that. Because it's within a few 10 minutes, everything is come out with like it. They feel it is reality, like seeing the picture. So it was now it's feel that it's a picture, not as something like that. And that was to guide how to cultivate the crops and so on.
Was the attitude of the soldiers different to the Tibetans than the attitude of the earlier Chinese who came?
Mangmi ke ngela ta ka mangmi malek ngela mangmi chirwa
no
ti ta ta na mangmi le de ke chora
no
khon ngila ane chik tawa khercho ta chik khebar sa de
khebar ga game de de kyune kona do thik du karta da de chik sain sir.
There's no difference with there's might be one rules and everything regulation to them. When they after the Chinese the army came, they were same treated by both people.
And did you have any personal interaction with the Chinese, and can you describe what that interaction was like?
Khatu any kara gana yamdo gana pubuda gana midri yamdala mixe ki dawad ya nangu na par de dawad mi rest mis par dawad chungno ya na
Ta ngani kyune ta di chun she me ta.
I have not contact personally with them, any Chinese people.
What about members of your family?
Chunzo nangmi khatsu sare
Ngazo nami ngazo ma tukchu samilo ma dwe de bawa da amada ngazo punja kemba so namada ti chen min de chuptin nang chi na.
Have 17 members of the family with father, mother, brothers, and all the family related. Have 17 members.
And did they have interactions with the Chinese at all?
Ganang the deep Nangkun Nami get mistake, Ganang the Devache, Kamena, get in the Chung Yura.
Tende chung kyun me.
No, no one has done.
So the Chinese never came to your house?
And Gami to the Kura Nala, Yon, and Chesha Kangatation, the Chesha, Devache,
Tende kyun me. Ta de togi mi ya kangata mi traga ti ya kanga ju du du chi cheru du nyo ju cheru du su de ne te kyang ge ngazo pawa da amani gi te ngazo la te ni ko gare la ya re di ya lo je be ne chi lo yong du si chen ne ta ngazo yi mang min de lo je be le yong go re lo je ge nyam no la ta ngazo be dong le ji ga ro re se ya da ta te zo kher chen ne ko la ja we da ne khe chen lo je ba la ti ngol ja ga ro re si chen ko kyap da che ngazo de le ta mi ming xiong len xiu jie so ne mi jiao dong da na xiu de jia ming xiong len jie de di ko ran ge ngam da ge ta nga zu ba ma de de jiao dong mang bo ra ta nge bu de ta ga ga de ya de ru de de tin de jin ne ma bo yong yo re ma de ming xiong de de len ta lo jue ba de chi wo de di je de ne bo yong re ma do tin de yang ko la wal thep jin de se che me.
They have not any direct contact with Chinese, but when they started, Chinese troops or Chinese army started catching up all the leadership of the community areas, their list was given. Even their family felt that they have many young people, young families in that family, in his family. So their father felt that these young people may be taken to the China to protest or this one. So they felt very afraid and they started to run away.
So this was the reason that you left, your family left? Because of fear of the younger members being recruited by the army?
Oh, that the teaching any canane tango penang to turn ra. And the pedana kundu palama getang and the nigi puta to pura shenshure and nangmi pura shenshure and kangeta tourism and the rich in Matung.
No.
Yes.
Was it fear of being recruited by the army or fear of the young people being sent to China for education? What was the fear of being taken? What does he mean when they said they were taking young people?
Pedana Tanda Mingshun did any lunch or the Kachin children, Gana Lopton got that Tidu or
that ne Burla took a short
long.
Mamma Lazamel. Tit took a unit that ne Logevas in Yako Tandabana, Sushi Gondo in Sarah.
Long.
Take test you could them Jila Magarichi, the Logev Leon Boris, and other Turlia, Logev Leon Boris. That dealer in 고게 망맹이 냠돌 막야데 딘데 켄 로그레스지 딜막 자가 로그레스
Yeah, when the Chinese came from Lhasa, there was many troops against the Chinese, like the Chueshi Kandu and like that. So when they came to their area, the Chinese troops were preparing their youngsters to fight against the rebel of the Chinese. So
the fear was that his family did not want the younger members to be recruited into the resistance, the Tibetan resistance.
Right, like that. So the parents doesn't want to take part in that. They were forced to.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Pinja Phuk Hazar.
Punja Puche.
No.
Eight
brother Pomo.
Pomo Sumya.
3 sisters.
Tene di to tene po jojo pu ta to tene
Ane
power you amayu.
Phu ge so that palamala chick sasum de amara.
Aji maji ko puche. Ta jegina ni la you.
Out of the 10 brothers, we have only 2 brothers now left.
Ta dan da chung sho ni la nga chung sho ko ma di ku sang chung sho de.
Only 2 left.
Ni me shi da jojo kanga tong sa.
Khawal thong.
Ta mang che di long ba rang tang. Ta kha she ni sum ji ge yu bir de de. Ti me shi mang kanga di long ba rang.
Only the both are left, the rest all are expired. But expired in India itself. 2 are left, younger than him, 1 is left, and he's elder. Rest, all the elders are expired.
And I want to get back to that in a second, but do you remember hearing the news that His Holiness had left Tibet?
Kyundu ge nidu dire khoso de gyarmuje ta phela phene ma gyanala gyagal short sare so de nidu dire khoso ma ta chi phele yudigane
ta bone ma boyong de be ta nga zo ta ta pure nga zo pa wa ma de zo la gu do ta nga zo ge ne kare ne kyangwe ne ijenurus ta kyangwe ijenur ne ta ne sigyal pe sare se dus ta di shamal nga zo do thum na to re ma do yen ta nga zo ganga to hi ja da ganga da kare ko kare de be de shik so je tukja shau ji gre se je kan su da kyangwe ro ji ma chi ki mana na da nga zo do ne thariya ko na yo mara jame indi jaga tang yo sa mara ti ta kyangwe ro ji ma chi ki nang sa de ne ta di shamal de be de to gru je ne de ganga da yo ta di ne ti du kan to gru jap di che ne nga zo pa wa ma de su ra ta nga zo di nyam dul ba de pa ma ma
Yeah, he heard he doesn't had news of His Holiness escape to exile. Only the parents came to know that His Holiness exiled to went to in India.
But they didn't tell him.
They did not. They told the parents told to them.
That's what I mean.
They told to them that this was happened. So we have to leave because His Holiness is nowhere in Tibet. We are very hard to live in Tibet. Wherever he is there, if you go under him, we will be more safer, more safer and more easier to live.
So that was another reason why
that was the reason they left Tibet.
Another reason, apart from being concerned about the family being recruited into the resistance.
Chalaya dinde di nala ta tala ka ti sha tene khaje rile be wala so dinde che dinde ji du ta chik ne ga phat ji de ne tene ya ji logic tu ni ya loye khore gi ti shi ra dinde ji ya mena sam ta dinde de ti ji ya yo sam re chala de so yo di sa o la yo di je
when they start escaping from the homeland, their parents they have hidden all the valuable things under the ground. They hide it nearby under the house or nearby under the rocks or like that. They feel that within 1 year or 6 months they may return, come back and use all these valuable things. But this is all unfortunate.
When your parents told you that Gawa Rinpoche had left Tibet, do you remember what went through your mind? Do you remember what you thought?
Pedana Kirana ta amjol ka palak da kunduki Garumbu chene Kagala tat capital Pethar Sungra.
No.
Did you can mix a Kirang one mix the Thora Garumbu the name of the mix it through the less.
Tangarangi the same knowledge Jawarambuche Chigal Pethar is that they checked it. Gyawarin boche siddhi da didi nga zo gyawarin boche jaya nyung da dinde yo mara. Gyawarin boche siddhi pede la chambu shivu jik da dinde jingire. Da dinde jik zi khande song. Da la chambu shivu dinde jingire ma da dinde mi gona ngona dinde yinru sama ma jung. La chambu dinde jik jikya dinde jik. Da khande song ina. La doya dinde doya na sam rawu jik. Gyawarin boche. Da kondo gemba zogu hagu ra. Da nga zo bugu indi da chi Didi Gyawarin boche siddhi pe mi ngobo yinpe di kyone sarvasirana le maso. Da ngaranto da gomba dhala la dinde yara. Dinde la dinde chenpochi, da ngaranto pe jiwa yongi pe la chenpo shivuji. Da diba chikya chik pe zina. Dinde rawo chik sarvasi levnyu. Dinde rawo chik manya.
When he heard that Dalai Lama went to the exile, he did not thought His Holiness is a normal human being. He thought he is a big protector of the Buddhist tradition. So how can he go to the exile? And he felt something surprised or felt something uncomfortable.
Something was
wrong with that. So because he have never seen His Holiness Dalai Lama, and only known to him. His Holiness Dharma is our leadership of the Tibetans and religions and culture, everything is leadership. But he never thought he is a normal human being and something like that. So he was surprised that His Holiness
How could he leave?
like that.
He was
Yeah, he is something protector of all of Tibetan, and how can he live and how can he go like that? He was something unknown.
I see. Oh, yeah. Did you hear about the fighting that was being done on part of the Tibetan resistance? Did you hear about the Tibetan resistance?
Means?
Did you hear about the Tibetan resistance? Did you hear about the Tibetans who were fighting the Chinese? Did you hear stories about this?
Papa any ganang yam like that ma ke we are so the konyu hai tapa ma mani lo in the gan
Ma troyo do zambe ma kya ne lo je we pulung ring boy na ji yung gu yare sin te ta nga zo ge ne dang de ta shenang zo de ta lo je we ne ta bo be ge mang me gi dong la nga zo pa ma kya ga thong go si ti je ne te nga zo lo ta nga zo jo de mang bo ra te pa ma zo ta di gi shenang je ma te yong la ma kya ga ko nyu.
Yeah, he heard that was fight going between the Chinese and Tibetan soldier groups. The Chinese were using that to fight within the Tibetans. They used when go to the Tibetan armies are coming. They doesn't go Chinese people armies. They send Tibetan armies to fight with them. You go fight with them. They are the rebel of the Chinese. This and that. You should fight with them. They are forced to fight with them. So their families are afraid that we fight.
I don't understand.
Chinese policy, they make when the Tibetan and Chinese going fighting with them. The Chinese people use Tibetan within to fight with them. You see.
How?
Example, when they came to their Christian village, they were made Chinese soldiers.
They were recruiting
Tibetans
into the Chinese
army.
They were conscripting them.
Yeah, conscripting them into forced conscription into the
Chinese
army.
armies and to make them to fight. And many people also have taken part in that. But their families are afraid, and therefore, so the family head of the family forced to leave.
Did you want to fight, Pasang? Did you want to fight the Chinese?
저랑게 엔직 뒤들가라 엔직 개명이 중국 선바다 믹스들 서로 총서.
근데 교는 서로 좀 맞아. 다지 그뒤 조연선은 되게 저저에 거래 가능마도 전에 즉 자원을 뭐지 자알 배웠을 다 자원을 뭐지 다 라진 뭐지 다 자가만 요도나다 딜라진 뭐지 자 그래 상상하지 뒤 가능 거라마도 근데 그 꼬냐면 등직지고 삼삼들이잖아 좀.
He doesn't have any feeling to fight with them, and he has felt only that is the best way to escape and get a blessing from His Holiness Dalai Lama. Yes, as so far he have never seen His Holiness Dalai Lama. He was excited to meet
him. And when your family left, do you remember what they took with them? What did you take with you when you left your house?
페르마 로온데 남미게 에네 빅세 잘라 가르가르케 케냠들 케냠미 따지 가르가 되는 용어 가르케 용어다 그래서 어디게
잘라 케스나다 지금도 라고 원용이다 라룩데스 마 대용래 대용 내는 소소는 둘로 거는데 디가 닝바디가 파유 sarvadiyakun ta bo de short sabde soro ji I dolo yagadiyakun dogadiya yu tene ralu de tene yore te ralu de ma yagal song sagi je to ji
insai nangje dinde ke
nangje dinde ke chikar chikke jo ma so la chik kembati dolo kona dolo kan jarte betene jardira timeji sayol peya la peya timeji pedi chinga tabe ki lagja yen jo ne ril kyal ganga sayo pesa peya cheshor ta ganga ta ji lo chik ni din dawa khaje ne odinde ji loye ki chi kyabin sar chi kya de
while coming back they never thought that they'll be forever, so they took only some goats, sheep and whatever the belongings animals they have. They came by because they are nearby the India border, so they came by taking them, and it's on the way they sold one by one and they came here, and never thought that they'll be take long time, so that all the valuable things they have hide it in the ground and something like that. Those who have vote, women do have vote and any ornaments and anything, that's all. Nothing special they have taken with them.
Do you remember anything that you brought?
Chona ke mixte phene ke wada ka ta chik forwas wada mixte ke wada ne thon chingide
chikka ji teng min da ti pene ke tanda nang lo yeba jena ji ke choba bo za kong de chingni sto ti me shi
cheme phuza
cheme bo za kong ni ti me shi na ne cha yeba thon ya min da nge lo de ke ba ja ra ten chik yeba ina tong sa ja gi ra.
Yeah, he have never any ideas of any special, but he have this light lamp, this one, chume, this type, chume, not small one.
Just a small one.
A small one. He have two in his house, and rest whatever he have not much knowledge. Elder have, they might be sold and we very needed of.
Do you still have these?
The chume is the thunder yorwa.
Yeah, he still has them.
Chik
One is silver, one is brown.
You still have them in your house?
Yorwa thanda.
Yes.
The only thing you brought?
Tigram is shema kya marwa.
Nothing
Nothing.
else.
Just so you know, we're 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yes.
Tomba tsongor
Yes, I
sum
know.
je ku chung jung.
Thank you.
Sum.
Tsongor sum je yo do tomba.
Go sum.
De tsongor sum sheri bu maunga pul. Jil tomba je yen sheri ga maunga pul je yo.
You have three.
Chung jung dam ti ji.
That size of Buddha statue, he have brought it on the way.
So, why did you bring those things?
Ta je chembo yo mar dam.
Khajine dikke hoinsa.
Ta dik ko pama do khandes ke yo na ti ta chembo da uche uti ke yo gira. Ne ti koran do ke yo ma do nga ya dil tona ma jo tan leb den de ti tan yo everything ya do jo choba pul de sha she ma do.
He doesn't have any knowledge. Parents have brought it. So now he is with him and he's kept it with very well.
He's kept it. So, I think we're going to have to actually call this. On the journey out, was there any incident that stood out for you during your escape?
Master wa kala mixte ke kangete shawa ta mixte ke
Particular thing that
mixte
happened?
thorwa dinde ta chika
He remembers.
ji thong shagyo dinde yorwa.
No.
Dike
Ma sho yung de kan sarwa kale kha sena ji shira de te kale ta ka wo jang ra. Te ma ta le ni ma ta nga ma le ni ta hyung in lab ra le tang song a. Pu lab ra ma ta di di te sem ba se wo ra chung na. Hyung lab ra tang du pu ne gyuk ze le ma le che lo dang gyuk ze da te ji ne ko bo tang di te. Tene lab ra tang do. Ta nga zo dang sugo go do tsene labdal su ma che ta re che ta 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 di di labdal de a ti nga labdal tang ro chen sa ma re tine re ji so ji tu ti ma shi chen da ki kang ke thi ma.
while he's escaping from that, when he reached in exile, the children were just judged of the height, and those heights are big, they are not sent to school. Those heights are small, they have given opportunity to give schooling. So he doesn't have the opportunity to study, he was very regretted.
Because you were too tall.
Didi ke che ta mo ra.
the sugo tes ringbo gira that punyambul the laptop doing road then say jobs mingdo lo say jobs say job the laptop to my chair down.
Yeah, he was sized and he was looked and he said you are not right to go for education. He was not given opportunity.
Because he's too old.
He was more bigger than others.
It was to do with age or height?
Height. That doesn't do those. When we came from the exile, that doesn't have right age to inform to the parents.
Just so they just went by height. The parents didn't know how old they were.
How to get that? I cannot to correspond with them with the language problem.
So they were just looking at the height of the child.
Jaga pu pas de chung ji so ngadu dang lo dang di ji ta pu dang la ma le lo kem be dang la lep zu jin sa ra tene pas su de me du dang di ya sang o nem je me gam dang dang a da me kem dang dang ne te su sem ba ba mo de ta nga kem ba ro cha yin sa re sam sam tin de ro chung ma to shin ka kang as the ma.
Yeah, when he was just and he was given not opportunity to the students and he was with elders name was given. He felt very bad because all the young generation opportunities was lost, and during that elder ones are given to give a fingerprints, and youngs are not necessary to give a fingerprint. They have get special card to them, and he doesn't have any special card and have to give fingerprint this and that. He felt very bad like that.
I just want to ask you, can you, well, first of all, the livelihood of your family, what was your livelihood of your family in Tibet? Livelihood of your family?
Nangi, like Pelara, Nangi Sodap Zote Kare.
Sodap Zodi Shingada.
Farming, yeah.
And can you describe your village?
What
did it look like?
Concept the Kandes on the Chai, Netan Jura, Tapetan, Combat Dindechure, Nang Dindechure, Chut Dindechure, Chick Netan Jura Seshe, Kandet Chai, Haguya.
Tita Beijing, there's a Lumba did a Peagu. Mother Lumbadi Kilnema to shoot Tangbo Chambujure.
Kila.
The Tangbo the Panjo dealer, Ronam. Ronam, Argan, did Karza, Tongmars, the Kodoyan to Shendare. Tangazo Tujo Longa de Dosin, Mazu Longa de Dosi. Dosis that the trip chong. That the Lumba Korea, Lumba Korea, Nanazu Lumba Korea, Nane, Yan, Lumba, Chu Chambuji do it.
Should I have
Chu Buju Chambuji do it. Bubju sending other Bubju Sichati, Bubju Chambudi Nanama. Zambatauza that Dira Chura de Zambatauza di Zong Pura Madu di missing that in Yomare did Tichugi Mano di Yolo Korea so Kang di Zambataya Chura Chulatan Chu Gordons the Lakorkona Chu Gordon Chura Chura Gongyo Ni Suche Tindejiori. The Yayun di Japon the Pajo Sujo Ganga Shingare.
Yeah, he used to say that there is two rivers. Look at near the village. One is the Pumju between inside the river, inside the village it goes. There is a mill, flour mill by hand to make a maize powder, this and that. Used to go there by hand and grind it. Like that there is. Shamba?
Shimba that the nearest Timad
Gomba.
Gomba the Ngadu Lumba Korana, Comba, that Comba Yeshu, the Jing loves on the
Tomba Katsena. Tomba Dina like Kirstena.
Tomba, another Doa Yul Chungju, the Nala Tomba Chong, the Mishiamar.
15 families almost located near in that village.
In the village, a small village.
Yeah, small village.
And do you miss Tibet?
Do
you miss your life in Tibet?
That and penal may get a sort of lobum the mixer. Penal mason.
That Bernal, that Yamina, the Bella lawyer, Jonah, something that Bella lawyer, Jonah, Shirag, Pento, Marsam, that's who goes Shirako Sandola, Lord to do the Yama, Chick Shugia Kodola, Chick Nyamdo, the Hamaho, and then you shinga, to them. Druya Chow to them, Druya as I told me. That the Majo got Talo Druj in the shadow. 달로 루페 지고도 사지 요기작도 루작도 사면 루다가랑자 돼도 지고 소소란 소고고 쇼주고서라 딘데기 다다 쩌는 짠 시라시라기 다지 벌로에 정나 삼삼들에 메도 다 정숨 주나 직 장고를 뭐지 샤쇼데 겁도로다 요지 시소나 삼삼라오지 도가지 명이 통모용아 다 드롱 딘데 되나 장고를 뭐지 더 공부도 된가도 대주는 되는 뼈 메동고동 시오지 통그래 장고를 뭐지 뭐도 진도 다지 ngazu be medere zoro chena samte tagara toroda be madong godong madong ngoyne ta to bone shortsare ina ta di shugul ta tik jamgur mochi gongba mazo gone ngazu shiro chena samte ne ro tengi
before when he was young he felt very excited to go back. Now age has come and if you go back one feel we can do something special to the Tibet. And his wish is that before any bad occurs, like example, his tolerance doesn't leave or like that, before that he should leave his breath. He wants to die. And
he wants to die before His Holiness.
His Holiness and something bad news comes from the Tibet.
He wants to die before
His Holiness. Because now as His Holiness is there, everything is going well. Until only is the freedom, and before His Holiness die, the freedom also should be for Tibet. That is his wish, and he doesn't feel that now he can go to Tibet and do something special. Before, when he was young, he was very excited to go to Tibet. Now only his wish is before His Holiness expired, Tibet should be free, and he should be no longer. That is his wish.
When he said he was young and he was very excited to go to Tibet, what did he think he was going to do when he went there?
The shembe kala mix again, the penala tik ranti ran nga chik chiwo some kharit thoroto.
the shembe nangla da shemba ke da nyama shemba te de kopdola da di lungbe nang de lega je de ja ti nga bol je chuna so so lungbe nangla da dinde yo a sam da so so lungba yin se je da di ro gang je jangal pa chik thana na ne kya gi chik jing tup chog me chog ji chog me che chog me kya re ta so so lungba me ge me se dinde re a sam re dinde sorwa chi nyu.
Yeah, why he felt that when he was young, whatever he does, it should be done in Tibet will be very fruitful. Here after we are refugees, all are limited. I cannot do any special. If you do also, is within the border here itself. I cannot do in Tibet. He cannot contribute something special in Tibet. He feel like that.
Pasang, is there anything else you want to add that we haven't covered, or any part of your story you want to tell us that you haven't told us?
Mixegi tat di thola hange ki choran ki tanga du tuana male badinde ya sorwa dinde ya chik shia was badinde ke yona
Ta chigar chik chan tanda tengi mendura ta shugula yang chik sanang da tengi sana ni yang a shug de.
Okay, Pasang, I just want to ask you a couple of questions again, okay? Is it okay to use your real name for this project?
ta tanda ngadu di leshi di nala ani choran ki che ming kurang pheje dan digo ra
No.
kange yo marwa
Ganga game.
no problem
Nge di she de ta ngare gi mize gi no lurgyu chung ngare mize tol je gang chung adi ma shin shen da nge chik chi ma tong tong chi ma che che chi ne ka ge me ko di le chik ka chik di me.
no problem
No problem. And I just want to ask you once again, because now you've told us your story, if this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
ta tanda ngadu tuatile mangu chi she go di phya nala da gana nala da khawal tena kange yo marwa
Ganga me ka ta dil nge jak sun di ne ka ge yo mar la ta so so jak sun jak ge di ne na ti ta di nge jak sun ja ya sham ne chik to yo ga ti jak sun de ka ke chik ngare gi ta me je gi na la gang chung di ta ga ra she shin ti ne ngara chung di ne ngara ta ti sham la chik to di ne le we na nge ti me je di na ti chung yung di ne ngara she yo la ta ga ra she gyuri ma do ti la gang ga ge te me.
there is no problem because this is all true and correct and is my individual information. There's no any objection.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your
So
story.
to just
Pasang.
cut it.
We have a small gift, so 1 second.
Yeah.